I was maybe a few pounds less in this one.
Nice tight fit there. We're getting some good
boobage.
See, when I was in Amsterdam, I was really close to getting DHB tattooed on my arse.
Were you?
I was going to, but I just thought I couldn't do it to Claire.
No, she would love that.
No,
because she's done the same
my first
thing.
tattoo.
Yes.
My mum would fucking batter me.
Well, okay, so keep it for the show.
Yeah,
we'll keep it for the show.
We're on even back at this point.
Okay, right. So, I'd say that we're good to go, guys. Lurchy, can you give me a few words on your microphone? Make sure you're fucking clear and sound.
Hello, my dearies.
Oh, he's fucking banging. Good to go. Right, okay. With that, then, folks, we can get on with tonight's goddamn show.
This is Doghouse Spotted Radio.
Yeah, we still nail it. Speak of the intro.
No.
No, speaking of the intro.
No, because you ruined it.
Hey, stop fucking.
Just keep it to yourself.
Hey, you need to speak me.
Shut up.
But this is the beginning bit, sick.
Will you shut up?
Oh, ye.
That's it. Big boy voice.
Hold on. We're nearly there.
I bet your wife
That
used to hear
camera's
that.
on Lurch.
I'm nearly there.
Hello there, folks, and welcome to potentially the best podcast that you've ever heard, the DHB radio show. I am, of course, the Sasquatch Scott Taylor, probably the only man to ever actually see a Bigfoot in real life. Because I mean, I've had some horrible exes, I can tell you. How are things with you, all you guys out there in the real world? It's been a while. We've missed a show last week because Daddy Sasquatch here had a.
My fucking OCD's gone through the fucking roof because we were a sequence.
Well, this is the problem, you see, and this is why we're recording tonight, because we had to miss last week due to scheduling issues with my good self.
I nearly bought me our chicken, so I'm not
Well, that's...
you're probably sitting there thinking, "Fit did Lurch buy because we fucking didn't come more."
Well,
How
that's
did
it.
he buy his emotions?
I've discovered a thing, folks, out there in the real world.
Nay,
I've discovered a
diet,
thing that
Diet chips for fucking ice.
if we miss, fuck off, if we didn't plug in the light. If we miss
I'll
a
get
show,
on it, I'll get on it.
Get on it. If we miss a show, it turns out that Lurch's OCD kicks into fucking overdrive. The poor man this whole week has been badgering us through WhatsApp. He's been phoning, texting, like, when are we doing a show? So I've had to agree to do a show tonight and then a show again next week to get us back on the schedule we're on before, seemingly. Because otherwise your brain's going to explode at your head.
There's a bit underneath the table, Steve. There's like a hanging donkey. Sorry,
Oh,
technical
sorry.
difficulties.
Yes.
We're getting back onto the doing the shows next week because
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking flip my shit
Why does it mess with your brain so much as having a kind of irregular schedule?
because this is like my night for just sitting binging films.
Oh,
you
that's
just interrupted me during the middle of fucking best bit of Predator, Terminator 2.
I do have like proper. But in fact, before we carry on, sorry, let me kind of bring in the rest of the guests here on the show
Can I
tonight.
get an intro, please?
We do have. Sorry, we do need to get a clear clip of you saying hello because we've had requests for people to cut that and have it as a ringtone or a message notification on their phones.
See, I'm constantly fucking evolving.
You really are.
From sexy pals.
Everything changes. It's wonderful. We also have tonight's show. We have the wonderful, of course, Steevosaurus. How are you doing, Steevosaurus?
The wonderful ones at home.
The wonderful ones at home.
Yeah, this is just me.
Oh, okay. That's
Moaning
fine.
about everything as usual.
Oh, Jesus, man. Since that brain problem you've had, you've been a miserable shit.
I've no idea what you're on about.
Exactly.
I can't remember.
Kyle. And of course, we do have the wonderful Tallulah Hot Sauce. Tallulah, how are you doing?
I'm good, but if you're on the Twitch, just don't even look at me. I'm feeling disgusting.
Do you really feel disgusting?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't look disgusting. You look a little bit disheveled.
babe.
Sorry. No, I mean, you're a very handsome chap.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
If I swung that away, I'd probably throw you a length. But I'm
Really?
not that kind of man, you see.
Claire
you
would
know,
love
so
that, wouldn't she?
She would love that.
Imagine us two together. She'd be like, my stepson.
Could you imagine the sound it would make?
Oh, God.
It would be like
two beached
I'd
whales
say
and I
Stephen
would
Martin.
like,
Like sounds.
docking two fucking harbour boats.
like the
Yeah.
Titanic and the Olympia
Oh
going at it.
God, it would be rough. So yeah, you've had a bit of a strenuous time recently. You're a
yeah.
bit dishevelled. In fact, folks, if you're watching the show live, I'm going to flip you to the other camera right now, the three cameras, and you'll see on our third camera there is a freestanding microphone there in Lurch's studio kitchen here that we were going to offer to you, Kyle, because you are having trouble, I believe, sitting down.
Yeah, in the rear end.
The rear end's a bit
Oh
damaged. Didn't
my
you say it was
God.
like a chewed up Pringle
Yeah,
can?
my arse is, like when the dog gets to your nice shoes and they just get a bit mangled in them
Oh,
again.
yes.
That's my arsehole, but imagine that in a Pringles tube. You have any idea?
Oh no.
Oh, it's no bonny.
Because you were away, I believe, on holiday, weren't you, recently?
Yeah, I was away at the dam.
The dam.
The dam. It was
Sorry, can we
lovely.
just step back and say what flavour are Pringles?
Can we step back
Maybe
even
a
further
smoky
in that?
barbecue.
For
Sour onion.
else are you going to be sitting on apart for your rear end?
You like to know. We'll get that later.
Oh dear. So you've been away to the dam, probably. Pardon me.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't know what happened there.
Goatee too big for your face.
So
Bob Fleming.
my fucking Bob Fleming went completely nuts there. So you've told your mother, listen, Mum, I'm going away on holiday by myself again, and I'm going to Amsterdam. Now, what was her reaction? Because let's face it, Amsterdam, you only go there if you're single because you're tended to get either stoned or pumped.
Ooh, here, question.
Okay.
Travel question. Thick color of the lights that you were gone for.
Oh,
Not
that's a good point, actually.
See? That's why I'm here.
Depends what you were taking, I guess.
Is there different lights for different tastes?
I don't know.
So there's the red light district, but is there any
Yeah.
like blue lights if you're
In an ambulance, yeah.
If you're paralytic. I was going for no lights ideally because if I'm getting fucked, I'm not exactly pretty while I'm doing it, am I?
Right.
I'm going for no lights.
No
on.
lights, okay.
And then maybe like a very dim lamp after, just so I can find my glasses again.
With a wet
Yes,
wipe
like a
and a-
wipe. Yes.
Yeah. A
Black
baby wipe
lights.
and a damp lamp.
A UV light's probably what you're needing.
Probably. But,
does it look like a bottle of dropped milk?
ooh, kind of
fucking
actually. I love
like
it.
a 2 litre
It looks
Coke
looks
bottle.
like somebody's thrown a Muller yogurt against the wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no! Oh, can you imagine that? Can
Yeah,
you-
a rice one, surely.
It actually looks
Crunch
like
corner.
Oh, oh God! No, it looks like somebody's thrown like an ambrosia rice pudding up against my arsehole.
So when you go to the dam, right now, obviously,
Why is
like
it lumpy?
if you
What's
go
that? I
there,
don't
if you
know.
go there as a single street male, I've been there before as a single street male during a Scotland game. Obviously, you tell your friends, "I'm going to see a Scotland game," when really all you want to do is look at boobs in the red light district. Now, I do know from experience that at the very heart of the red lights, you've got like the supermodel quality ladies in windows. You know, the ones who are like surgeried up to the tits, basically.
The ones next to the church.
Basically, yes. But then as you go to the kind of outer rims of this kind of circle of redness, the redness gets a little bit, I don't know, more kind of
Dimmer.
like dimmer. And the quality gets a little bit less until you get to the very outskirts of the red lights. And you've got like, I mean, we saw.
And they're paying you.
Well, kind of, yeah. Oh, they were scary at the outskirts. So, I mean, is there a zone if you're looking for like
I mean, you know me. I'm not really looking
It was
for
the rainbow zone.
Well,
the rainbows?
it was the rainbow zone. It was on my phone on
RGB.
Grindr.
Whoa, okay.
There was a lot of cruising bars.
Okay.
You know how we've talked about the gay spas
Yes, okay.
before?
Gay spas,
I
yes.
think they have like gay bars.
A gay spaz.
No, gay spas.
Oh, right,
Spa,
okay.
a spa.
Yeah, we got into that
I
last
was
time.
waiting to
Yeah.
say, Jesus, leaving them dribbling for bay then.
Oh, you-
Get that man a baby wipe.
Wow.
So I've been a bit dazed.
Okay.
Because I actually thought to myself, you know when you go abroad and you learn hello, my name is
Bonjour.
yeah, hello, like, goodbye, all that sort of
Und
thing.
Pilsner asbelieft.
But you never
Yes.
think to learn it harder or slower or oh my god, please get that at me because it's the size of Scott Taylor's arm.
Oh,
see,
no.
you're
Never ever think to learn that, do
You're maybe too young to remember the film Eurotrip.
I know.
Right,
sorry.
okay. So there's a scene in that film where a guy goes into a sex parlor in Amsterdam and they give him a safe word. Just right now, he doesn't even read it, he just puts it in his pocket. But his safe word is also my WhatsApp status, and it's something like Flagankachik in Bolson or something. It's a really fucking complex word. And I'm pretty sure it's made up of like 3 different languages smashed together into one word
Oh.
that isn't even a real word.
Flaganga chicken boxing.
It's something like that, yeah.
Can you find it so we can use it as a show name? That's wonderful.
I like how fucking Scott was wanting Kyle jealous there.
I know. Where I can fart with it going, oh.
So when you were in Amsterdam, were the police detectives over there called Clever Clogs?
That was so shit.
Okay, it's a night.
Speaking of clogs, can I just say that tonight,
I know, that's just
Right.
what I was fucking segueing to.
tonight, right, Clever Clogs, is that tonight I have come to the show thinking I was being unique, thinking I was starting a whole new trend in the world of podcasting.
Claire's gonna fucking disown us.
I don't give a fuck. I'm steaming right in right now
no.
because I am wearing my quick response Crocs and socks, right? And then before now, Steve, I can see the disdain in your eyes. I can see the hate. But let me explain what these bad boys do to you, right? When you've got a genuine pair of Crocs, they've got like they're ribbed for your pleasure. They've got the sole inside is a slightly. Are yours ribbed?
Oh, I'm fully out.
He's
yeah.
fully ribbed, right? So you put on socks to just negate the ribbing a little bit, you see, because you don't want to be getting your feet massaged while you're on a show. But also, if you need to leave the house quick, like I do, for example, pager goes off, Scott runs to the door, quick response Crocs, I'm out the door. Now I've got them on slip-on mode, not sports mode. Sports mode, of course, you'll know.
Oh,
Kyle.
I know. I'm aware.
You flip the old band to the back of the heel. Sports mode. Those bad boys are going nowhere, you see. And not only that, but you feel stylish because you know your feet can breathe. There's holes all over these bad boys. You're okay. You're wearing socks.
I think you're confusing stylish with homeless.
I arrived here thinking, that I was starting a whole new trend. I was being an innovator in podcasting, as we always are, of course. And then I realised that Kyle was there before me. He's arrived in contrasting different colour Crocs, also with socks.
Go swap a fucking left foot each and just have
What
fucking-
size feet are you, Kyle?
These are a 13.
I'm a 14.
But I'm also a 14.
Let's
These
do
are
it right.
13.
I'll give you my right foot. Give me your right foot.
Oh, right. I'll have to my
Actually,
left.
I actually
Okay.
thought you were waiting to burst into Power Rangers. Seems
Oh
you
my
there.
God.
Go, Power
Kyle's got big
Rangers.
feet too, right?
What are you doing?
Take a right foot, for fuck's sake.
His right or your right?
Okay, I've got his right now. Oh, it works. Why do yours feel a bit looser than mine as well too? I've got bigger fucking.
But he's loose.
Sure, your
arms
foot's
now.
in his arse.
Because I wore these to Amsterdam.
Oh no! Is that why it's a bit spongy?
That's why they're white.
Oh,
They started off black.
this is a new trend right now. Mismatched Crocs.
I feel gay as fuck right now.
I know.
Kyle, I'm keeping these
sorry.
bad boys. That's
Hey,
it.
fuck
We're done.
No, mine are comfier than yours.
You were leaving here in mismatched Crocs. I'm telling you right.
God.
What do you mean yours are comfier? Mine are genuine fucking top of the shelf Crocs I've got on.
These are mine. Mine are from GD.
Are they though? Because I can't feel the
wise
ridges.
up. Shut up.
What do you mean yours are from GD? What's GD?
I'm a real brand.
Gay
get yours
dudes?
off of
What the
Wish?
fuck is GD? For fuck, I have no idea what GD is. So yeah, so I believe that we're starting.
Stephen, you could sleep in these.
They're
Probably good.
wonderful.
I need to apologise. I didn't actually have any dinner tonight because every time I come here, I'm full and then I eat anyway. So I was like, right, I'm not going to eat dinner
Okay.
because I'll just come here and eat shit anyway, and then I'll go home feeling like shit because I've eaten too much. So now I'm sitting here going, I'm fucking starving, and all I can keep doing is picking up
I'm not
food.
hungry. don't
Just so you know
worry.
as well, too, the Rubes has outed me in the chat because
You're a raving
the
homosexual.
kids, we bought the kids Crocs for swimming lessons because put them in their bathing
That is
costumes,
child abuse.
put them on Crocs, but we bought them mocks. Right, they're not quite Crocs, but they're mocks. You see,
What's
the
that?
kids get mocks. Daddy gets genuine Crocs. They
That
can get
extra
fucked.
£2 you're
I
saving,
think
eh?
though
Exactly.
sometimes we say, "Oh, it's because I want the real ones," but it's because we're big cunts. So not a lot of fake stuff fits us.
That's a good point, actually, Kyle.
So
You know,
it's either it's the Crocs or the Daft Fit.
thank God you're on the show because somebody appreciates my
I
fucking
do
pain.
actually. You know what? I know, but it's sad that it's just another episode of you abusing your kids. Really, neglect. If you ask me,
It's a way to hurt them without like having to go to the
it's
hospital.
emotional, isn't it? So we've had physical, we've had neglect, we've had emotional.
Take your
now.
fucking white clothes back, you
fucking
son of a
will,
bastard,
actually.
for fuck's sake. Here you go, your shit back. Give me my fucking beautiful blue fucking brand new
By
Ian.
far one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. See, if you pair of cunts end up with athlete's foot, I'll be fucking laughing.
See if I get herpes of the
Swapping
toes, there'll be fucking hell to pay, I tell you right now.
HIV for your fucking house.
So-
Good chance of either of them getting fucking athletes on in though.
So I know.
They'll be looking at guys in my fucking foot.
It's like you've got a fat bastard foot.
I was totally going to give you a broom tush there, but I don't think it's on this board here, for fuck's sake.
Or do it sticks?
It sticks. Oh, yes,
Oh,
it does.
please
aye.
don't.
It does. It
Sticks, what happens? Go play
It's,
it.
well,
never
sticks,
goes
it
off.
sticks
No, please
after
don't.
Scotty fucking hit the board with some juice, and it fucked it. So,
What do you mean it sticks? How
well, I may have
like, does it just keep going?
pervade. Yes, aye.
But
Let's see. Let's try it.
Fun.
I'm gonna try it.
Have a
Fuck
go.
it.
Maybe it needs
Ready?
more drink.
I'm doing it.
I feel ill.
Well, not crickets. No, I fucked it.
Oh, please just
See if it
stop.
happens when
Is
you
that
fucking
button
wear
not meant to
scrubs.
be green?
No, it's meant to be
that's fine.
red for recording.
Ooh.
Fuck you, smash that button, would you, Kyle?
Could you imagine? Bump! Shows over cunts.
Did your
Drum
show
roll.
do this?
There we go. So tell me more, Kel. I'm intrigued by it. You see, because I don't know how the culture works.
Yeah.
And so, like, obviously, when you are grinding or grindering, grindering, I
You
apologize.
mention in your bio that you wear Crocs.
No, what I do,
Like a hype.
so when I'm over there, I say, what did I put? I put something like,
You're croc friendly.
something along the lines of
Like
like,
a CK.
You're a,
like Scottish young bitch or something like that.
You're a
Lots-
croc
lots of
ally.
mutual love
Is,
sort of thing.
are Crocs like I know that as a
Crocs weren't
heterosexual
the
male, we're all
central-
like, oh god.
Crocs
But-
weren't the central point of my week away in Amsterdam.
but
Well,
but they
kind
are
of
to us
now.
though,
They
Kyle.
are now.
Well, the Crocs
Yeah.
weren't, but the cocks were.
Oh wow, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Why don't
I
you
wore
just
the
drop
word
the
Croc-
microphone there
well,
and fucking
right this way.
repulsion?
None of us know what you mean.
No, Not a single one of us knows what you mean when it comes to the cock.
Cisgendered males.
Oh,
Cisgendered, seemingly we are. That's the terminology we have to
only
use now.
2 of you are cisgendered males.
How do you mean only 2 of us are cisgendered?
One of you
now?
is definitely a little bit gay.
Well, I mean,
What you try to say, like?
Steve's a bit.
I'll let you figure it out between yourselves, but
Don't give me that fucking side eye.
I never give you no
Can
side
you
eye.
stop? He come in here and I swear to fuck, he just started eye fucking me. It was the most horrendous thing ever. I'm sat here with my casual fucking vest on.
But do you know why, Lurchy? And I'll tell you exactly
You look
why.
like a really shit Jedward.
Exactly. You're sitting there with your shirt buttoned to about 5
Fucking little
buttons.
gay vest on.
A bit of the chest hair poking
Look
top
at
of
that.
the low
Look at,
cut
go,
vest.
go and get a camera on this man.
I'll get a camera, man, right in 2 seconds. Let me just get the cameras on.
What the
Sorry.
fuck is this?
He needs
Look
a
at
gold
this.
medallion.
Here we go.
You're like a straight Freddie Mercury.
oh,
Oh,
That was more like,
that gabagool I made just earlier.
What was it?
Making
This
it
was
disrespectful.
amazing.
You sang that. It's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. That was like the first word of that, wasn't it? Oh.
Oh,
With a little bit of-
expeditious.
I mean, you are showing a decided amount of chest drug there, Lurch. I mean, is that?
I've been busy cooking.
Is that
I'm
being
not
trimmed?
complaining.
I mean, no one's moaning about it. You know, I mean, you're a handsome chap, and we'll let it slide. You know, but you know,
Time.
Just you cunts sitting there wearing Crocs give me fucking fashion advice, Ken. The
Yeah,
fuck?
we will.
we will because it's fucking. This is
Scott's down with the kids.
You are wearing safety boots, to be fair.
This is the boots I've worn for like 20 years.
see
That explains the smell.
The difference being, Lurchy, though, is that Kyle's wearing Crocs because it's not very healthy to go in your bare feet in a cubicle in a public lobby in fucking Amsterdam with with nothing in
another
your
hand.
His bag.
Exactly.
Aye.
Whereas I'm wearing
Lurch
Crocs
would
because
know.
I'm old and broken and shit. You see, I don't care about fashion anymore. Get you fucked a lot, yous. You know, so Crocs are good for me.
You know, I remember a time when some European public toilets weren't toilets; they were just to be kind of footpads with a hole in the ground.
Oh,
That's
really?
good grounds to go into the toilet with fucking waders on, man.
Did they? Well, see, for a while there, when I was in the dam as well, I think they had a problem with folk, like public urination was a big thing. Because obviously you had lots of tourists in the red lights. They would just piss in the dam, piss in the river, piss in the buildings. So they built these, they're not even cubicles. They're like almost like kind of circular like towers.
Okay.
So you'd go in this tower and it would kind of circulate to an inner point. So you're walking around a circle for an inner point.
Right.
And you stand and piss in there.
Right.
But you could see out the top. 'cause
Okay.
It would come up to your chest height and it came.
Wink at people.
It was like your knee height to your. So you're like chest height to knee height. You're in this cubicle thing. You see, you're
Oh, I
pushing
wouldn't
away,
be able to see you.
and everyone's walking past, knowing exactly what you're doing and looking you dead in the eye.
I'm
And like, this is
masturbating.
putting me. Now I get camera shy anyway when I'm having a piss. You know, if you go to a public lavy and someone comes up beside you, I get shy. I'm like a piss shy, where you're like, I just won't come out because there's somebody beside me who's peeing before I am. You know, and then they think I'm weird because I'm having my cock in my hand and I'm not pissing.
Do you know something? It's popped into my mind not that long ago. Can't even remember why, but it's because it's fresh in my memory. I feel like I need to tell you now in this moment because it's kind of related.
Yes.
Was at the cinema a long time ago, and I went in the toilet. Was the first guy there, and you know there's like 6 urinals. It's
Yes,
the one
yeah.
at the beach. Yeah, so go in.
Normally a small one too for kids.
Yeah, one right at the very end. So I go at the very opposite end because I'm like, right, I'll start one end, and then that gives everyone a gap, and then thank you very much.
Take it away for drink it all.
You know, and then you go for obviously the man rules are gap, piss, gap, piss,
Gap, piss,
yeah.
yes,
So,
aye.
but because there's only like 5 or 6, the guy that comes in next to me stands gap him, and then it's gap little one,
Okay, right.
and this guy walks in who's like possibly about 4'6", and he walks up and uses the little one
really?
because obviously he's sticking to the etiquette. And
That's delightful.
I just so happened to glance across because you know there's movement in my peripheral, and I'm like, oh, I look round, and the guy in between us looks round at the guy, but he looks round, and then you can visibly see his head tilt down to look at the guy, and then he just goes, and like
No.
and turns back and looks straight in front of him, and that set me off, and I was like giggling like fuck, and I'm like like laughing, and the more I laughed, the more he laughed, and then we were like crying, laughing, like proper like he. And this
You
poor
weren't.
guy's fucking raging at the.
Of course it is.
I'm like, don't make eye contact. Make eye contact.
no.
And he was like, you know, he was that short. I had to look down to see him. And I was just like, holy fuck, this poor cunt. I'm trying not to look at him, laughing like fuck. And the poor guy just washed his hands. Meanwhile, me and this other guy just stood, not even pissing, just staring at the wall, laughing like children. It was fucking ace.
Holy
It's one of the
fuck.
funniest things I've ever seen. Like, I feel really bad.
Yes.
obviously picking on the poor guy, but fucking hell, man.
Did it feel kind of cathartic because you've spent so long being mocked for being the shorter guy in the party? Is that now like somebody else came up behind you who was even smaller? And they're like, ha ha ha! Look at you, you fucking half pint.
I would be lying if I said no.
No,
It was fucking ace.
it was wonderful.
The View Cinema's got like the little one, the sort of one that's like fucking kneecap height, the
Right.
urinal. And see,
Yes.
whenever I go and see a film, if I go into the lobbies and it's just me, I was pushing a little in,
Well,
and I'll try
yeah.
and like see how far I can get. I'll start giggling. It's like Billy Madison. I'm just waiting to fall backwards and get covered in piss and popcorn
Magic.
bits. and
Is there even a
fromage.
small part of you that like?
Thinks about taking a shit in it just for a laugh.
Well, yes. It's like
Drop a deuce.
somebody walking in with their kid bursting with a piss, and there's a grown man having a shit in the fucking beer's
I'm
urinal.
learning a lot about using this. Start to
I
worry
don't
me a
know.
wee
It's
bit.
it's like Steve and I spoke about this in the way in here. You see too. That is that you
What?
you do things.
Shiting in kids' urinals.
Well, no, but doing things that are like fucking super horrible, but because of the shock value, it's like fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I remember back in my old job bouncing when I was working in a certain venue, and across the road they had one of those like freestanding urinals. You know the ones that are kind of square shaped, and there's on each corner of the square there is a piss box.
Oh yes,
Yes, and I saw a man come up one night, and it was busy, peak time. There's folk walking past, parties and hen parties and couples and whatnot, and he quite kind of stood there and dropped his kegs pants right down to the ankles, and then just took a shit in the fucking urinal hole. And it was the funniest thing. I mean, everyone was horrified. There was people screaming. There was women throwing fucking things, glasses at him. You dirty bastard!
that's
But
the
I found
thing,
it fucking hilarious.
So that I think you look back maybe 20 years, in early 2000s in particular, it was a lot of shock humor.
Yes.
That's when Blippy was shitting on his mate, right?
Yes, that's right.
Right.
Yes.
So you go back to like early 2000s, and that's what people did. Anything that was like shocking was also
Yes,
considered
aye.
funny at the time.
Yes.
And I think that style of thing was quite funny back then. The same with being like cunty. It was quite funny for a while,
kinda.
even though I
But
don't,
we've lost that now.
yeah, I look back. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. I look back and I think it's really not funny.
Kinda.
Although I am still kind
No,
of cunty
I
to people.
find
Still
it
giggle.
funny. I think it depends how you look at it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, even like Frankie Boyle and stuff, I still think even his old stuff's funny, but I understand that now it isn't maybe as acceptable.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's perfectly acceptable. It's just there's more people get offended by shit.
Yeah, and I think that it's hard for you to draw the line nowadays.
Oh, of course,
People,
yes.
people are obsessed with their feelings.
I think it's things can be thrown at people when
Oh boys, don't get me fucking started with this shit.
Well,
Okay,
that's
okay,
kind of
let's
the
move on.
fucking-
'Cause I don't
we
wanna
could do a
talk-
whole show
It
with this
drives me
because
fucking bonkers. The whole
like-
idea of being a comedian is there's a line. A comedian
Oh,
takes you
God,
that
yeah.
line and then takes you over that fucking
Exactly,
line. And
exactly.
If you're it's subjective, if you're fucking offended or no, shut the fuck up. Get on with your life.
like right now in the States, for example, and we're being a bit serious here, of course, but right now in the States, like if you're a comedian in the States, unless you're one of the big hitters, unless you're Bill Burr, unless you're Dave Chappelle, unless you're Louis C.K., all these people here who've done some like fucking big shit, but they can get away with saying things over the line because if you try and cancel them, it's not going to work because
they've
they're
got too
too
many
big.
fans, yeah.
They're too big. But for lesser known comedians now, certainly in the US, I know I've heard of this, is that the big problem is that anything you say that pokes fun at anybody is you're getting torn down, you're getting cancelled, you're getting attacked, you're getting picketed, you're getting torn apart online. Twitter's ripping into you because you said a joke that's maybe made fun of whatever this, that, and the next
Some
is,
minority.
Well, exactly, yeah. So
The 0.5%.
and that's kind of where that's kind of a little bit where we stand these days too, is we can't quite be as comedic as we maybe were back maybe 10 years ago. For better or for worse, who knows?
Yeah,
but
But is that the fear that's stopping us?
it's kind of fear.
I don't know,
For
I
me,
think-
it is a little bit because I've got 2 jobs that I cannot risk losing
It's
for
fucked
saying
up.
a bad word on the internet.
It's
you
fucked
know?
up because do you know how many people got arrested for posting something on social media? 3,500 people got arrested last year for posting something on social media.
Really?
That people found offensive.
Okay.
Really?
And there was one lassie. She went to try that. What do you think?
Sorry to cut in there. Sorry to go off track, guys, but Lurch has handed me a
It just
a
come to
shot
me, it was
of
just
something.
It looks like
invented
bull's
on the
milk.
spot.
It kind of looks like bull's milk, doesn't it?
It's
I think I've tried that before.
It's liquor 43 and rum chata.
Liquor 43 and rum chata.
Try it.
If I wake up
No.
at fucking 4 in the morning in a ditch somewhere with my arsehole hanging
Beautiful.
Hold on, that sounds like me again.
Marks out of 10.
at me. Oh, that's wonderful. That is delightful, Lurchy.
I won't even say it.
That is that's easily like
know.
that's up there. That's
We
the
know.
top tier.
Is it?
Oh, Heming.
I
Thank you
think-
very much.
Going back to the fear, I don't think it's
Sorry,
a
yes.
fear. I think there's I would say I have possibly matured over the last 10 years.
Yes.
And there's an element of, like you say, work. I don't really care. I don't think my work know I do this, and if they did, I would deny it. I just no, it's some guy.
I came into my work one
my
day with
cousin.
my manager and the deputy manager both sit listening to a show. And I was like, oh, fucking wonderful. Here we go.
Oh, it's my doppelganger at it again.
Yeah, that's it now.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen. Folk have sent me links to him. No, my work. I don't know. I don't think I would be overly fussed if I got sacked. I'd be like, well, I'll just get a job somewhere else. You know.
Oh, okay.
Of all the people that got arrested, one that stuck out in my mind that I saw was a lassie. Her friend's brother had died, so she posted a song with the lyrics.
Okay.
And this song might have contained a word quite a few times that started with N.
Okay, right.
She got
Nostalgia.
She got 500 hours community service.
Neurodivergence.
She got a tag, and she'd be in her house at 8. 8 in the morning, she could leave, and she'd be home at 8 at night. 500 hours community service
Narcissism.
for posting lyrics
I mean,
to a fucking song.
Holy shit.
What was the N word?
That's him shiting himself. He's fucking.
what was the
that's
N-word?
the show done.
No, I'm saying nothing but
Necromantic.
necromancy.
You know what,
you know what, I
Necromancy.
get it. Like,
So offended.
Big
Yeah.
D&D fan.
okay, like folk are obviously like they got like Breonna Taylor and obviously like say their name like folk are dying like and it is like a lot of racist tendencies, but like at the same time like yeah, I get it. Like folk are, it was supposed to be a problem. Like
Yes.
saying the word like just is like given power to it in a way, but at the same time like I think if we can't look at some things like the F like that starts with F ends in God.
Yes.
Like, that doesn't bother me at all because like, if we give it power then it has power.
Yes, exactly. yeah.
Forgot.
Well,
Forgot, that's the one, yes.
That sounds like you.
What's it with me?
Making fun of Steve there, eh?
Exactly. No, but I mean, like, I think sometimes that folk are so quick to jump and be like, well, that offends me, and yeah, it can offend you. But I think sometimes folk need to take a look and be like, yeah, okay, and like,
It's subjective.
yeah, it is.
It kind of is,
personal.
yeah.
If you were to turn around to me and said, we don't like you, you're the F word,
Yes.
you're the F and the God.
I thought you gave us a pass on that. a
Well,
while
yeah,
back.
but if you'd said it in a harmful way, I think then
Yeah,
okay, fair enough. But things like that, was
It's the
clearly
intention of the word, yeah.
it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a comedian
Exactly.
in America called Chris DiStefano,
Yes.
and I think he's quite funny. And his dad is like of that jet. He's 70, well in his 70s, and it's the stuff he says about his son that's fucking hilarious. Kind of like, I'll come in, and he's got like a fancy polo neck on. He goes, "Oh, I didn't get had a fucking gay son." What the fuck? Like, he'll tell him, like, "Dad, you can't eat like a whole half a tray of lasagna. You're gonna get on well." He goes, "Oh, I didn't raise up the F
Yeah,
word."
yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, see, it's not meant in malice. It's just language."
Kind of, yeah, exactly. And that's the problem though, is that like, and I've said before a
Because you're
thousand
not putting
times in
an
this
emoji
show.
behind it. I think
Yeah,
that's, the problem.
that's
so if
kind
you
of
have a conversation with some cunt and you didn't put emojis. They're like, "Oh, I don't know."
But even now with emojis, it's still a case of, well, you can't say that because you're
using a yellow emoji.
exclusionary to this group or that group or this group, and it's and I appreciate that and I respect that, but also you fully have the right to be offended by anything I say, but you don't have the right to tell me that I can't do it or I can't express myself a certain way or I can't
Exactly.
you can't tell me that I can't do it, but you've the right to say that you personally don't like it. That's fine,
Brussels
cool.
sprouts
All right,
offend the fuck
I've got
out
one
of
for
me.
you.
I hate the
They've
bastards.
offend the fuck out of me. But you want to see me student? I was like, "Wise up."
That's it.
I'm going to test this one. You can't say the N word.
I cannot.
Yeah,
No, I
see?
cannot.
So I can tell you those words you can't say.
There is words I can't say. Yes.
Can we get back onto humour?
Yes. Okay. Fine. I
No,
insist.
I actually need to go. I'm so sorry.
You have to go right now.
Well, no,
dear.
Kyle, didn't go just yet. Just get 2
Oh,
seconds.
what's up? Well, he
Okay.
kind of has to go because he's
No, it's
away.
fine. I'll wait 5
Right.
minutes.
Can we
So-
see where you're going?
Pretty sure they're not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
work picking up dead people.
He's picking
Sorry.
up dead people. He has to go. He's got a call saying, "Go pick up some dead people."
They're sat here, Kyle. What are you on about?
I know, right?
These dudes are one.
Appointment
Right.
with Bruce Willis.
After the stick, I will be.
So, what is the best celebrity porn video you've seen?
I think it's safe that I don't answer.
Celebrity porn video. Are they celebrities and they're
A
already
leaked-
porn stars?
No,
because
no.
they're celebrities, or are they celebrities and they just
Because
made a
they've been in
video?
porn
A
or
leaked celebrity porn. If it's the best one you've
the
ever seen.
best one I've seen. I haven't
you're
really
like,
seen
"What
many.
is that?"
I think I've only ever seen one
Really?
that I can think of.
Kyle, there's a multitude of
Trying to
fucking
think.
hours of
I-
porn.
WWE superstar page,
Really?
along with two wrestlers
Yeah.
I tell you, one.
holding a title belt while they just threw man sauce over it.
Sausage.
You know that wee arsehole Ben Shapiro, an
Oh,
annoying little
yes,
guy
aye.
that you see videos of on the internet. I have seen a link to it. I've not seen it because I didn't really care at the time. But it was a link to his sister doing like smutty stuff, and I was like, no way, haha,
Oh,
he'll be
no.
raging. I thought that was amazing. And then I finally seen a picture of his sister. I was like, she's stacked.
Yeah.
She's got massive boobs. I should have looked.
If you got it flaunted.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was Chuck Berry.
Chuck, what?
Who's Chuck Berry?
Chuck Berry,
Fuck
Johnny
you.
Be Good.
You
was a
better leave
song.
right now,
It
pal.
was,
Oh, Johnny Be Good. That one.
yes.
Yes.
So, Chuck Berry, right? Chuck Berry.
How did you see a
This
Chuck
is amazing.
Berry
You're going to love this, right? So,
porn video?
He, so, like, everybody in, like, every famous sort of 50s, 60s sort of musician
Right.
that went to shit with cocaine in the 80s and all that kind of, like, James Brown. The best interview with James Brown is, like, he's getting interviewed
I've
for, like,
seen that one.
he's been arrested for, like, coke charges and all that kind of stuff and battering a wifey. And the lassie's interviewing him on TV and you can tell he's fucked. He's just,
Yeah,
sitting
he's
there
just out his
smiling.
tits, yeah.
And she's gone, so, Mr. Brown, now how did this happen? He goes, living in America. And you're like, fucking brilliant. So, but Chuck Berry. So, I'll just play it because
Wait, we're getting to hear the
So
video.
You're going to play the Chuck Berry
It's-
porn video.
right, it's only 2 minutes long, but I'll pause it in between because there's two clips, right?
Must have done it
Okay,
twice.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Right, so I'll explain what's happening. He stood there in front of a lady of the night.
You gonna take that dick?
Now, but
Yes, I do.
Really do.
it's Ace.
Give us a blow by blow.
Right, well,
That's
That's
what she said.
so she's lying there in the net. He stood over and he's bent
You know,
himself.
I'm gonna give you something to bathe for. See this here?
I'll give you something to beg for.
Yeah. That's what you bathe
Right,
with.
just wait till
Kiss it. You my girl?
Yes,
You love me?
yes.
How old is she?
20 odd.
Mm-hmm. What
No.
makes you do?
Here he goes, flattening it. Magnificent piece, like
I'm really loving
almost a
it.
Barbara Lurch.
Put your hands down on your thighs. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Take
Open
it.
your mouth. Open your mouth.
Is he pitching? Is he pitching?
In our mouth.
No! No! No!
You love me?
You fill it up.
Tell me to love you.
I can hear the splashing.
I can drink my piss.
Why?
That's his thing.
Dry yourself off. Clean yourself.
Tell me, is it like,
Is he like R. Kelly? What's going on here?
Hold on,
She
this is
does
the best
sound
bit.
like-
This is the best bit, what he says to her.
Piss.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you're pissing your eyes, baby, I'm so sorry.
Where's your
Oh, he's been looking at her face to face, wiping all the piss off her.
Get that piss in your Get that piss in your
Jesus!
Well, wait.
Do we have to?
Oh,
Piss off over your neck.
but she wants a kiss.
But you love
Because he's just done this, she wants a kiss.
She wants a kiss.
I can't kiss your face smell like piss. Right. So, that's part one, right? Now, part two's amazing.
Can we keep part two for a bit later?
Oh,
for
no,
fuck's sake, man?
because it's only like 10 seconds
Well,
long.
look,
Part two's amazing,
Kyle's
right?
got to go, okay, right?
No, but
so-
Kyle, you need to hear this little bit, right? Because it's
Right.
fucking
Better make
ace.
it fucking quick.
It's ace. You'll love it, right? You'll probably, you've probably done
Your
it.
face smells like piss, okay, right?
now. So he's in another room, right? He's in like
Right.
a motel.
With
Now,
the same girl.
the different, yes, the same girl.
Okay.
Right. So now they're lying in the bed. He's got his fucking pea suit. Now,
Give my ass a kiss.
just farting in our mouth.
I have to smell that.
He just Chuck Berry farted in her mouth.
And she recoils like she's just been shot in the
Don't blame
face.
her for
I'd
fuck's
actually love
sake.
to be shot, but that sounds like normal. Who shot?
Jesus
Give
wept,
my
man.
bum a little kiss.
That was not a boop. It was a.
That's the best celebrity porn film I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Ridiculous. Holy shit.
I'm leaving.
Oh, Kyle,
I might
can
just go as well.
I know. Should we just,
I'm going to.
you know,
Fuck
I,
it.
hope I'll be back. I hope I'll be back. I'm just
I know what it is.
cautious that I won't be.
Kyle, well,
Kyle, you do have an open door policy. You can walk the fuck back in here.
Can
Don't
bring
hang
it, dude.
around the door like some creepy bastard like you did last time.
Oh, I'm gay. I'll walk in.
Okay, that's fine.
Kyle, can I throw you at the front door so we don't fuck
Oh,
up our...
please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
In the back door, out the front. Friday
Jesus.
night.
Kyle, it's been wonderful.
Been a
Hi,
pleasure.
We'll
everyone.
catch you
love
later on, my
love you, big
friends.
lords. Love you, Abby, and everybody else.
Take it
Toodaloo,
easy,
motherfucker.
fella.
Toodaloo. Love yous.
Safe journey, come back.
Do come again.
Holy shit. So
What the fuck?
he has been called away for a genuine dead body. He's got like he's got
Going Go and bring the dead body back here.
He's got like proper like dead body tags in his pocket. He was showing me like these
Yeah,
tags
yeah,
he had to
see
fill
them.
in. See them, boys?
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
That's wonderful. Holy
Why
shit!
did they have your name on it?
Because I'm doomed.
Ah, yeah, okay.
I'm old as shit now, Steve. It's getting worse. Like even like the whole thing with the glasses thing is for a start is the first sign.
Yeah, Mr. Magoo. Fuck.
Mr. Magoo, fuck, wearing glasses. We have the wee thing up close, of course. I forgot my glasses tonight, of course, as well, too, which is a pain in the arse. But you know, it's like the involuntary noises getting out of chairs is a big one now as well, too.
The heartburn.
Like every fart now, you're thinking, do I need to go and give that a wipe check? Because
Courtesy, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like courtesy wipes to be, just to be sure, you know.
I don't
It's
intentionally
the-
have a shit unless I'm gonna have a shower now.
Oh, do you really not?
Yeah, I'm just like I'm fed up wiping so much. Just fuck it, you know what? Just hold my shit in until I'm away to have a shower,
Oh no.
and then I can just get in about with the shower head and make sure we're
No,
good.
see, I'm quite fond of the big jobby, and then like just digging in deep with the old like
The fingers.
the four-ply, you know, just like maybe like 2-3 layers of four-ply and just get a finger in there and just like dig in, get that. I'm probably gay by this point, to be honest with you, 'cause I'm writing about it and get a
Right
swirl.
around
Right in the rim.
Yeah.
he
No, I just I'm
plums
at the
and
point
all.
now where I'm like
Airport.
I'm fed up sitting there and shaking for like 20 minutes and then getting up and wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping
Steve,
and
you
wiping
need more
and then
fibre.
flushing and then wiping and wiping. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm just like, you know what? A couple of wipes, doesn't matter. In the shower, in there with soap,
Okay.
clean the bastard
Steve,
off.
you need more fibre in your diet, and you need Andrex baby wipes.
No. I'm happy with I'm not spending any more on it.
Speaking of
Just get showered after a shit. That's
speaking of wipes, right? Can we just like mention the fucking poor dog's abuse that you gave poor Phrase there in the group chat?
I
Lurchy.
think that was in my defence.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't read all of that. Sorry, it was like a heap, and I was like,
All the audio
arse.
files, they're gold,
Yeah.
Steve. They're gold.
I think in my defence it was justified.
So, for those of you who haven't
never
heard
heard of
these
Monster
these
Classic.
clips, if you go to our TikTok account, which is at DHB Radio, go into there. I've posted a video of the kind of the chat. So, what's happened is the Phrase, of course, former guest of the show, long-term best friend of the show, best friend of mine, of course, as well too. He was having a bijou bathette. He was in the bath, you know. He had the you know that tree you get for across the bath, where you can put shit on. You know, so you can sit in the bath and watch a tablet, for example, watch a movie while you're chilling in the
yeah,
bath.
yeah.
He's got the movie on the tablet, you know, some kind of,
That's some dangerous shit, man.
I know exactly, if that shit falls in, you know, that's a lot of money getting knackered away. But he's got the bottle of red wine, he's got a wee glass there for the red wine too, of course, you know, in the bath.
Okay.
Sophisticated as fuck.
Candles
right?
lit, no
Candles lit, the whole shit match. Now, but unknown to us though, the Phrase, it turns out, was not only baked as fuck in the bath, right? We found this out later on because he was baked as fuck in the bath, but also probably a good couple of bottles of wine in deep. He'd gone for it, you see, he'd fucking gone for it. So he posted a photograph in so we have a group chat that we use for show bookings, you know, so we can get shows organized, who's free, who's available, what we're doing here, what we're doing there. And he posted a photo of himself in the bath, you know, taking a picture of this tree with his drink and his tablet. And Lurchy just fucking steamed in, right? Lurchy, I don't know if you can get it in your phone, but, you know, if we can play, fucking steamed in about poor Phrase, you know, in the bath, having this beautiful, relaxing, you know, Bichon bathette.
We can get it on my
We can. So, but it gets better though. So it turns out then that the following this, Phrase couldn't reply through audio or through text because he was so fucking baked, right?
Brilliant.
He couldn't operate his phone properly.
Hilarious.
He was just sending photographs and like, yeah, fucking ruined. And that was him. He sent a photograph of him going to his bed. But
Brilliant.
this is the best bit. This is the bit that my wife has taken inspiration from, is that he's clearly got himself absolutely baked. And the wife's thought, fuck that noise. There's a picture of his bedroom door with his clothes lying in a pile, his pajamas,
Okay.
his charging cable, his slippers, all
Yeah. lying
on the floor outside the door because he knows he's consigned to the fucking couch. You know,
Hilarious.
which is wonderful. The poor bastard. Have you got there? Have you? Aye? Let's see if we can. So
Are you in fucking Paris? What kind of fucking bath is that? That's like a fucking rare bathroom. Are you in the... Look at him. He's like in the French River area.
Oh my god!
fucking river
Are you in there
area.
with a fucking Lush bath bomb. What flavors your...
Extra bath.
If you got rose petals up your crack your arse.
more.
Fucking Coops' laugh,
I
honestly.
know.
The fuck.
Fuck are you watching with subtitles on as well? What the fuck? Why is that? Why have you got a glass here to suggest that you're then drinking it out the bottle as well? The fuck, you fucking animal.
One of their walks in the
cleanest glass
Vatican
ever, eh?
garden.
Oh, Jake's here. You watching?
Vatican garden.
I'm watching The Color of Pink. The fuck? Why have you got if it's in that cupboard? Right, Fraser, go get out of bath and show him if it's in that cupboard under the corner.
Laura's in the chat group says a good point, saying he's a werewolf, he can handle it.
He's got it right. So he had a cupboard in the photo. It was like a little veloured sort of cupboard with the slats. And as soon as whenever somebody sends me a photo, straight away, I'm not looking at what you've sent me. even
I'm
if
the
it's
same. I was
something
looking
like,
round about to see if there's anything that we can take the piss out of.
Oh, yes,
so
aye.
I'm like, fits in that cupboard, by the way.
Fraser, is there skid marks in that toilet? Did you hear poop before you got in the bath and you've not flushed it yet? Oh, the rice in the room. The fuck?
Do you like water?
Oh. How the fuck? What the fuck kind of bath are you sitting in? Have you got a croque monsieur or a croque madame?
Croque madame.
At the side of the bath. Jeeves, croque monsieur, please. Fraser, is
He's got a lovely bathroom.
He's got a lovely bathroom. You know, top tier bathroom to be fair.
I bet
must
he
be known
just
of it.
paid for that and had no input.
So of course I put that on I put that whole exchange there on the old TikToks.
As a married man, he's getting no fucking looking into the fucking
No,
colour
is he fucking
swatches.
that is
So we did try and get Phrase to be available to come on the show through Skype, but sadly he's working tonight from what I can gather. But
Does that mean he's sitting in the bath getting pissed?
probably
That
probably
was the cleanest wine
work
glass
it.
I've ever seen.
Fucking
eh?
ridiculous,
Just put
man.
here's a suggestion.
Why would you have a glass there though? You just
Maybe
take it
for
straight in the
rinsing his
fucking-
hair.
Oh, good point.
Getting the- My dad used to have a pot, a used pot noodle fucking tub aside the bath.
He did not.
rinsing his hair.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
God,
man.
what's all that? This is for rinsing your fucking hair. I'm gonna get any cosmetics. Wait up,
Fuck's sake, man. Holy shit.
a fucking single da.
Lurch, can I just mention, of course, this beer you're giving me here from a local producer, Fierce. You can see this bad boy here. Maple pecan beer. Wonderful stuff, by the way.
Like it?
Ah, it's not bad. Now, you got this beer, I believe, for free, did you not?
No, it cost me.
Well, not for
pies.
free, sorry.
It cost
Yeah,
me pies.
Cost you pies, okay.
Whenever I put up a good pie, the driver for Fierce comes down.
Okay.
Case of beer.
Does he?
9 times out of 10 I'll maximum weight, but I'm not a beer drinker. I'm like, one of these marking a fucking Fierce fucking 40% something.
Do you think we can get Fierce to sponsor the show?
Oh, I
Like
reckon if I
DHB
tag,
sponsored by
if we
Fierce
speak,
Beer.
If we speak kindly of them just now and I tag them in this over the next couple of days, then possibly.
We need to do a full-on show where every like 20 seconds it's like DHB sponsored by Fierce
Fierce
Beer.
Beer. Oh, that's a good voice.
And, yeah, just keep going. You know, like the typical.
Do it again. Fierce Beer, sponsored. No, DHB, sponsored by Fierce Beer.
Even better.
Do it again. Fierce beer. Fuck you.
There you go.
Perfect. Perfect.
Get it right, Runya.
That's wonderful stuff, by the way. Holy shit.
How was your what's the word? How was your sort of re-entering into the work life after the holidays gone?
It's been tough going.
Mine's
Not
been a
gonna
bit
lie to you.
shit. I got the plague, so I ended up off for a week.
So you were just getting back to spec, I believe. You were just getting back to a point where you were like, I might go back to the
I
gym.
still
I
got
feel a
voice
bit
filter on
better.
him.
I was at the point feeling like I'd actually just got a wee bit of energy about me, and I was like, you know what? I might even manage to
Might wipe my ass properly.
attempt. So, well, this is it. I've gotten that fat, I can't reach.
A face cloth, and a brown and a white.
Oh, I usually use the face towels, just floss.
Oh, nice.
That's what that lassie was doing that Chuck Berry video.
Jesus, fuck.
You got piss on your face, baby. I ain't kissing you.
So, yeah, I got to the point where I was feeling like for the first time in a long time, I hadn't just felt absolutely fucked.
Right.
I was like, right, you know what? I might just, I'm going to go home and look and see what kind of gym gear I've got that actually fits, and I might just make an attempt to start exercising again.
Hope it's Nick Crocs. It's the only thing that fit.
God, no.
Fuck off,
I don't,
man.
own, I don't own Crocs.
Yeah.
And
Power
it
to
just
the people.
I
Got a
fucking
witness. Amen.
came down with some plague, lost my voice, was fucking coughing like fuck. I was coughing so much I was making myself sick. It's just fucking awful.
Are you back on the COVID?
No, I've tested. I did a couple of tests for COVID, and it's not the COVIDs.
Because we do have a problem with COVID, seemingly, with our guests. Like, we had, like, Shabby Abby obviously was on recently. And I think she's got COVID for the third time, poor bastard.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard the new variant?
The what,
Debt.
sorry?
The new variant of COVID's called debt.
Debt.
Good luck filling. Oh, I've got a story to tell you about my gas meter, right? The fucking price of gas.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right, that's my big stand up.
Okay,
sort
right,
of
okay.
thing,
So,
Are we, oh,
no, sorry, on you
No,
go,
no,
Steve. I
sorry,
apologize.
we lost where we were.
Carry on.
Yeah, so yeah, it just felt like fucking hammered shit, to be honest with you. But no, it's not been COVID. But I think there's a lot of people down with whatever the fuck's going on. Just now.
Yeah.
There's this just seems to be this virus going about killing everyone.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking horrendous.
Because we were like, I was bad for maybe I think it was like this Christmas time in the year. I was pretty rough for a bit there, but it seemed to improve as time went by. But
Fuck, I hope I
it was-
wasn't me, Gabe,
but I
that
couldn't
is.
make it.
Kev,
What was it?
I loved my Christmas present for you.
If it was that again.
I got a cold sore.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
What?
How?
Have you not cold
Remember, I
before?
poured the Mad Dog in a cup for you, and you tried it.
Yeah.
I drank the rest of it. The thing,
That's right.
big fucking cold sore.
You're joking.
No, so me and Steve have got
Have you
herpes
not?
in common.
Have you not had cold sores before? No.
I normally get them inside my lip, but I don't think they're called cold sores when they're
Okay.
inside your lip. But I had a big fucking doozy.
Oh, Jesus, man. I
man.
sometimes get them. They're really fucking horrendous, and it's usually when I'm a bit run down.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
See, I've had cold sores intermittently over the years since a young age. But there was one time we were
Check us
down.
out, ain't herpes, eh?
Well, it gets worse though, because there was one time I was down in Glasgow for a Scotland game with Forbes. God bless Forbes, rest in peace, R.I.P. And
Yeah, right,
old
thanks.
Forbes, bless him. And we were down at a place. What was it called again? I think it was it called the Palace? It was a club in fucking. Oh, shit, was it called the Ritz? No, it was a shitty little club in
I was about to say,
Glasgow.
they call the Ritz if it's shitty. Surely
It was a shitty place anyway.
It wasn't
and
in a shopping centre, was it?
it was
The Savoy.
the Savoy. That's the one.
I've worked there.
You know? Have you really?
Yeah.
Holy
It was
shit!
fucking mental.
It was some place. Holy fuck!
Fucking mental. I got there and the guy's like, "Have you got your stab vest?" I
The
was like,
Savoy is
"No."
something else,
He's like,
man.
"Well, you won't be working the door." I'm
That
like,
was-
right.
The Savoy was the place that we went to one time when Forbes pulled this big fatty lassie and went home with her. But he went home with her on a bus. Right now, we were staying in a fucking hotel in the heart of Glasgow. He went
Taxis are
away.
so cheap down there.
Yeah, he went away on a fucking bus to this wifey's home, right? The wifey then set about the whole night fingering his butthole with like, at one point I think she had 3 of them just fucking battering his arsehole. She had like 6 bairns with all different dads, right?
Amazing.
Forbes,
all the
defend
bairns.
yourself.
No, he can't because he's dead, right? So
Nothing to say about it.
the next day we're supposed to be leaving. He was the driver, right? He didn't arrive back at my brother's fucking flat until probably maybe midday before he got back. And even when he came back, he couldn't walk properly because his arsehole was in fucking tatters.
No
We
wonder.
drove back to Aberdeen. We stopped in Dundee to get some food.
Ice
There's-
cream for his arse.
Well, we
Surviving
went to the
there, boys,
KFC
surviving
there because we're fat. And there's speed bumps as you go there. And because his old Renault Laguna thing he had was
Oh,
lowered,
remember that? Yeah.
a lowered Laguna for fuck's sake.
What the fuck?
Because it was lowered, the springs, he wasn't like a sensible guy who would use like lowered springs or dedicated lower
Yeah,
springs.
just cut the fucking
Just cut the
originals,
fuckers,
yeah.
you know?
Ah,
So
yeah.
things hard as fuck.
Yeah.
He's hitting these speed bumps and his arsehole is like, he's screaming over these speed bumps, right?
Amazing.
Because his airsole's in fucking tatters.
Hilarious.
But the Savoy, what point was I getting before? Forbes, so yes, cold sores. There was a trip before that as well, though, that we'd gone down to a Scotland game, and usually you would end up in Savoy because it was just a meat market, horrible place, you know. And we're all in kilts, we're getting molested. It was brilliant, you see. And then I'd had a bottle of beer, and of course, the Savoy's in a place where they sell you bottles of beer, but they're plastic bottles because they know fine you're going to get fucking
glass
chipped
in the
or-
place.
No
None.
glass, exactly. So I'm like, I'm off for a piss. Can you watch that from me? Cheers, pal. And away I went, forgetting the golden rule of saying, don't fuck with that bottle, right? I didn't say it. So it turns out now, leaving behind Forbes, my brother, a huge big fatty he was pumping at the time as well too, and various other folk, right? Now, I've gone away for piss. Forbes in front of the whole place has pulled his sweaty fucking phallus and thumbed the soft end of it into the mouth of my bottle.
Standard.
Standard, yeah. So I have come back from said pish and oh, it's great. Thanks very much. Got my ball. A few big swigs. Lovely. This is great. Everything's fine. Good night. Drunken. Back to the hotel. Fucking passed it drunk. Everything's great. Next day though, bit of a rough mouth. You know, like I'm a bit kind of itchy kind of around the whole mouth. By the end of the day, I had like fucking 5 cold sores. Like I had 2 in the top lip, I had 3 in the bottom, and I was like, I can't speak properly. I was like, what the fuck? And then he confessed, oh yeah, I maybe thumbed my fucking belly end into your bottle of beer. And I was like, you horribly riddled fuck, you know, just like, oh. oh, just
I wash your end, man.
wash
Fucking
your
hell.
end, you cheesy whore, you know? Like,
Jesus
oh,
fucking
man.
Christ.
But he did get some absolute
The Savoy, holy
rapings in Savoy.
That weekend down in Glasgow working was fucking wild.
Why
by
were
the
you
way.
working in Savoy? What happened? How did that come
Who
about?
was that? I was working
drive
for
for Port
the fucking. It was I. So
Because you had to go through a supermarket, like a fucking shopping centre,
Yeah.
to a lift,
In a lift,
to get
yeah.
up to the club,
yeah.
and it
Sounds
was
like a good place. Got a lift.
Fucking-
it was brilliant. It was so bad, it was
I
brilliant.
can't remember if that doorman at the entrance to the lift, or if you didn't have to deal with people till they were already up the lift, which
Yes.
to me was like fuck that.
Nonsense, exactly.
Luckily, I didn't have my stab vest with me.
Stop
But you weren't allowed to work. You weren't allowed to work on your own. You had to work in pairs. And there was a guy in the middle of the dance floor. Right, so it's 8 o'clock at night. This guy must have been, I would have put him mid to late 60s.
Really?
White suit, blue silk shirt, massive gold medallion, pilled out his fucking nut,
Oh, killing it.
giving it big
Yes,
shapes
yes.
to the dance floor, jaw swinging everywhere. It was just like guys,
That's Lurch's future, man.
fucking
That's what
unreal,
you're going to
man.
be.
it's fucking just honestly, and some of the middens as well. It's just oh my god, fuck! I just didn't make eye contact with anyone that night.
It was funny, but it was horrible as well too. Like we went there because it was such a shit show.
I'd go back. I'd go
I
back.
would
I'd love
absolutely
the
go
shit
back.
out of it now. I think I'd go back and be like, yes.
Because even just for like people watching, you know, it was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck, who are these people? Like honestly,
You know,
the
so that's one of my favorite things about airports. It's just the midden of fucking weirdos you see in
Yeah.
airports. You're like, what the fuck?
because the Savoy was like,
relate.
if you can imagine, like I don't know if you ever visited the Metro in Aberdeen. The Metro back in its heyday was a fucking just a destructive fucking zone. It was horrible.
It's like, it was the one place you went if you weren't getting in anywhere. You
You'd
you
go
were
to the
guaranteed
Metro.
to get in. Like, even though they had the CCTV radio where there was a guy coming, he's fucked. You can't let him in. Metro just be like off the radio.
And you
You're
go,
fine,
pal,
in you go,
fuck's
pal.
sake, I fire away.
to get in here.
Fucking mental. And so Savoy was like this, but it was busy and it was a good place, but it was fucking.
You know what? There's probably people of Glasgow that are like, "Fuck you! I used to go to the Savoy." You know what I mean?
I think a couple already. I think Widdy in the chatter group was like, "Fucking Savoy, yes, he played big straight away." Where you went?
Savoy's
you know?
fucking great. I loved working there.
Loved
but
it.
I was also fucking terrified at the same time.
Oh yeah, like it got to a point where like Geo67 says the Sav is still mental. It's like we would make a point of going down for Scotland games, you know, kilts on, bagpipes, whole shit match, and we say, right, I'm only going if we can hit Savoy afterwards, you know, and that was the whole thing. It was fucking mental, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, that girl who ass raped Forbesy, like I don't even think her eyes were pointing the same way as well. Too, she'd like I said, 6 bairns. I think a couple of the bairns had the same name as well too, but it was only their
Jet Li.
surnames that kept them apart. you
Oh, that's
know?
fair. Yeah.
Which is fair enough.
And you know,
Jet Li,
half their
fucking
DNA.
Jet Li. Half her
Jose,
DNA.
Jose and Jose B.
It was fucking terrible. I'm like, dude, you can't go away in a bus because she lived in like fucking Clydebank or somewhere.
My God.
I'm like, you can't go away in a bus with this woman because how do you get home in the morning? I'll be fine, I'll be fine. And away he went. And of course, he got a taxi home in the morning, but he says even though the taxi home was just like mocking him for getting his ass pumped,
Well, kids, it's the moral of the story.
don't get fingered
Don't
by
be
a mother
Forbes.
of 6.
Don't be Forbes.
Don't be Forbes.
Or you'll have an
Forbes my
unfortunate
life.
demise.
Yeah.
Jesus
Is your
Christ.
good lady in the chat group?
She was, although it is getting kind of late now, so she may have crashed out, but
Well,
she
if
was
is
there for a
Can
while.
she phone him? Because I've got a question to ask her.
You're
Not
no
okay,
phoning.
no.
No,
She's
I've got a
not gonna
question
phone
like
in.
pertaining to
She
something.
is here. She's replied saying she is here.
Give that phone, babes.
Can I
Phone
Can
the
I fill
phone the
in this-
Skype number.
Sorry, can I fill in this time by asking for another
She says, I'm not phoning.
alcohol-free beverage?
No,
If
no,
that's
no, no. I
okay.
just want to ask you a question. I'm not what fucking. Like,
She's not going to phone you.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'll ask you a question. You can type.
Right, okay.
Have you got an plan for Scotty's birthday? That's a question. I'm being serious.
But Scotty's birthday's in March. It's a bit
Ah,
away.
well,
yet,
see, I was thinking, right? If she Disney,
Thank you.
if she Disney,
If there's Sweet FA planned, what's the plan?
Not yet.
What are you thinking?
fit is your birthday, the 7th.
It's in March.
So, it's that like a Tuesday or a Wednesday? If about the Saturday before,
Right.
if we can get you a free pass,
What are you thinking?
why do we not hear the karaoke night
The karaoke night
for your
out.
birthday?
Why don't we go down to the Savoy?
We've not got enough
Rube
staff.
says,
Oh,
I've
he's
got a
got a
pass.
pass.
I've got a pass.
Oh my! It's in
Oh.
writing.
Right, it's in fucking writing. Here
I've
we
got
go.
a pass.
we go.
Holy shit.
Oh,
So that's
him in.
Saturday.
Well, the thing is, though.
Let's arrange a date. No,
We might
Dad,
need
you
to get
mess
a
on
babysitter, though,
fucking-
'cause I
Dad,
would-
No,
you
no, no,
mess
no,
on-
no, no. I'm not fobbing you
I'm
off.
churning wheat.
Hear me out, right? I'm not fobbing you off. What I'm saying is that we've got like a babysitter in the books right, on standby because we are. You know how you take a kid on and you get paid back by taking their kid. You know, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We've got one on standby. So we've got like Rupes and I've got like a voucher thing to spend yet for Millet and Carter for for a wee steak dinner and stuff. We've got a voucher thing for like a destruction room. We go into a room and you just wreck shit.
Smash up a piano.
Smash it, you smash them. So we were going to plan to get this sorted out for hopefully the next kind of while, but we can maybe hold off until March. And then arrange then. So we'll do like
something I've never said before in my life.
We can go away and do like the smashing thing, have our meal in Millets and Carters and blah blah steak place. Then we can meet up with you guys and we could go then and fucking do a bit of karaoke.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Miller and Carter was ruined for me by our very good Lurch here.
But there's nothing beats that shit.
Yeah, because
nothing beats
I'm
that
as used to the fucking amazing food here. When we went with Tracy, it was like, oh, it was just a steak.
And
It was just like,
Yeah,
it was all right.
quite genuinely, Archie, and not to blow smoke in your arse, but see, you come in here for a show night is a fucking highlight because it's not that it's expected, but you're like, oh, I really hope Lurch is cooking because it's that fucking good. You're like,
got a brisket.
oh, what's up?
There's a brisket in there.
It's not fucking good.
See, I was going to like try and pull the piss and go, why do we not get like Saturday and Sunday? Because we could do a show on a Sunday. Like, why do we not hear the DHB karaoke night out for invite cunts?
Oh, I like it.
Princess Leah 36 says she'll babysit. I'm
She'll
assuming it's a she.
babysit.
Here you go.
You're in Thursday, arsehole.
I'm
You know?
assuming it's a she. It's 2022.
My sister, yes. So I see.
See?
So your thinking was
The,
a 2-night extravaganza.
well, no, I'd see that is like a pipe dream. 'cause-
Right, okay.
But the
I'll be
thought
lucky it
was,
lasts
like,
4
why
hours.
do we not do the fucking DHB karaoke night out for the weekend before your birthday?
Right.
And then maybe later on that night record a show, or on the Sunday when we're all hanging out with our arse.
Even better.
Because I'm not bacon rolls.
Oh, sweet
You've
Jesus,
yet
that
to
could be a
hear-
winner.
You have yet to hear a lurchy bacon roll.
Lurchy bacon roll.
Can you get gluten-free bread?
I will for you.
Thank you
sir.
very much.
Can we at some point?
I would struggle to get a pass from the boss, I think, on that one. I've taken
She's
the piss a
invited
bit
though,
lately with
again.
the amount of
But it's
time
a
off
March.
I've had from parenting.
It's March.
But I've got quite a lot of offshore work to do in February.
But it's
which means
March.
I'm going to be away a lot, which means I won't be doing much parenting.
But it's March.
We'll see.
Steve, man, you
Steve.
can't let us down here, pal.
Food we need a slipper.
Wow, okay.
There's
He's
a-
married now, for God's sake,
There's a
Lurchy.
steak air, we'll
she's
wrap
got
it in
slippers,
tinfoil.
thanks.
There's a steak air, we'll wrap it in tinfoil.
No, I'll speak to her. I'm sure she'll be all right with it. But
She's invited.
I also well
That's a
aware
lucky
that
measure.
I don't want to be taking the piss
No.
with my lack of parenting because I know I've been quite fucking lax lately as well.
See, I did think about it for your birthday.
Nah.
Yeah, well, I thought, yeah,
Yes.
I might as well. Well, that's why she got a bottle of
I think we have to do like a DHB
Clan
for
gathering.
Everyone's birthdays, we do like a gathering or some kind of night out.
Yes.
Like for Lurch's birthday, your birthday, my birthday, Kyle's birthday, Coops.
I have a bit of a problem with that. I can't be fucked with people.
Well, neither can I.
When
I'm
last were we
antisocial as fuck.
When
I am
last
like
were we
introverted as hell.
With listeners, though. It's been a while since you've seen the listeners.
It's been true.
That's true. Yeah. it's
Although,
just-
in saying that, and I don't mean to butt in here, but I'm pretty sure I saw one today.
I saw one today as well.
Well, so Steve and I had gone to a local kind of play area with our kids. You see, Steve, leave the wives at
with
home.
the kids. I
With
promise.
the kids, I know. To clarify, with the kids, we'd gone with the kids to a wee kind of play area nearby, and we met up for a wee coffee, a wee scone, lovely as you do. Kids are away, fucking like climbing over, slavered on, and spat on fucking scaffolding.
Caramel shortbread things was fucking
Yes,
amazing.
exactly. Aye,
Nice.
but
really well
but
with
as
hot
we're
chocolate.
now again, this is towards our listeners. Now, I love you all dearly. You're all amazing. However, what I do want you to do from now on is, if you recognise us in a public setting, right?
Stop being creepy.
Kind of stop being creepy, right? Right? Is rather than like, don't come up to me and just say, "Hey, Scotty," right? And expect me to know who the fuck you are. Because I don't see many of your faces. I see some of your faces when you post in the fucking group chat. I see your profiles. But I don't know who you are. So if I'm like gathering together kids and herding cats to get out of the place, and you're like, "All right, Scotty, how you doing, pal?" I'm like, "Hello," and then I walk past you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm busy right then. I have no idea who the fuck you are.
See, for
And
you-
then in my head, I'm thinking, maybe I know this person properly, but I've forgotten who they are.
No, you don't.
And I'm being rude now by not knowing who they are.
See, I am the master of this.
Right, okay.
Just take a pair of headphones with you, put them in your head, and you can just sail past them.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, man,
Doesn't quite work when you've got kids though.
Because
Ah,
well,
but-
because the problem
Have you
is
seen my best bow? That's what you need to say. He's got special headphones on because we're looking for his
Oh,
mate.
I've got the soup helmet on. So
We're fucking ear
I
defenders.
know. But it's like that whole thing where you're like, do I stop now? Do you know me out with the show? Do you know me from like my previous like years ago bouncing wise? Maybe you know even there, and I've forgotten who you are. In that respect, I'm sorry if I've forgotten
Oh,
who you
that's
are.
right. There was a guy there that was an ex-doorman as well.
There
wasn't
was, yeah.
And he
So
said hi to me.
And who
I
I-
was like, all right, how's it going? And I was like, I couldn't remember his name.
Callum.
Was it Callum?
I'm sure it's Callum.
My mind was wanting to go towards like Ewan, but like we discussed, it
I
was
think
like
it was Callum.
It was an Edinburgh University
But
name.
yes,
Like somebody who's.
but the problem is
definitely
this dude
spent
just
time in
spoke to me
Edinburgh.
with a beard. I'm like, I don't know who you are, and if I stop and say, sorry, who are you again? I could come across as rude.
No,
You know?
None of that. All you need to use is this one word:
Right,
chum.
chum.
Pal.
All right, chum.
How's it going, chum?
See, for me, it's pal normally, or bud. All right, bud.
I had to stop using pal because every cunt was fucking using it after our sexy
Sexy pals, yeah.
Fucking drove me bonkers. I come to calling each other pal. I'm like,
If ever a man has the most kind of ever evolving catchphrases, it's Lurchy. And every one of them is stuck. You know, sexy pals. Hello. Guess what?
hello.
Hello.
Files can we get the phone and give us passes. See, the plan was like I can't
Right.
like babysitting would be a problem.
Well,
I've got a bad dosh aside if he's winning a good babysitter, boys.
we should be covered. We should be covered. So don't worry about us. But hopefully
Tracy away.
Steve can be. I know. Get a babysitter.
Aye.
We'll see.
Is
Okay.
Tracy in the chat room?
It's in March.
But you might
not
she
that
put
I've
the wee one to
seen.
bed. There's a good chance, even though my daughter has been fucking knackered today by all the activities she's been doing, there's a good chance she'll be fucking
Wide awake on the iPad.
She's not too
Watching
bad
Ryan's
for it.
World.
No, not allowed Ryan's World.
Not allowed.
Ryan's World.
Fuck's sake, Lurchy. It's the worst thing.
Some
Never have
annoying
kids, man, because they get in this
Spoiled little
Ryan's World
That
shit.
just gets lots of toys.
So it started off. It started off as a show called on YouTube called Ryan's Toy Review, right? And it was an Asian family in America, and the wee kid called Ryan. He would get a new toy, he'd play with it. They'd say they were reviewing it, but they're basically it's just a film of them fucking playing with the thing. This kid at one point had made, I think, like 10 years ago. They estimated, not 10 years, 5 years ago, had estimated he was worth like 15 million.
A kid.
A kid.
Yep.
Just from playing with toys on YouTube. So now the family have now moved away from doing toy reviews. Now they're called the Kaji family
Now he's doing car
because
reviews.
he's got two like young sisters who are twins, and they all do things together and
Have they
stuff.
got the
And
same ma?
they're the worst fucking.
See, yous are fucking up.
They've got a
Yous are
mansion.
showing them the wrong stuff. Show them the boy with the striped pajamas, sleepers,
The boy with the
or
striped
City of
pajamas.
Gold.
Right.
Don't know what any of them are. I've never
It's
seen them.
all about fucking hardships for kids.
The boys. That is a fucking tearjerker, by the way. The boy in the striped pajamas.
Watership down, that'll fuck her right up.
Oh, the boy in the striped pajamas. Steve,
somebody-
honestly,
like, I was
it's a
chatting
good
to
one.
some
I
I'll
would
say-
guarantee you'd get 3 minutes into something like that. In fact, we took Felicity down to the local pantomime, and within 10 minutes it was, can I watch YouTube?
Oh, really? Yep. We've got the same shit.
Can I get your phone?
Can I get your phone? Yep. I get that in the car as well. Can I get your phone? Yep. Fuck off,
Unless
arsehole.
you're watching a fucking analytical film review.
Oh, I know.
I had a new, watching Terminator, I had a new fucking lease of it,
Right.
a new viewpoint. She becomes the Terminator,
Who does?
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
How does she become the
She
Terminator?
becomes what you hate. So the doctor says there, if he's walking in, she's doing her pull-ups. She's going, classic fucking schizophrenic. She's got depression, anxiety. She thinks
Okay,
someone's
yes,
coming to
aye.
get her.
When's the Terminator ever had like depression and anxiety?
No, but her schizophrenic thing, something's going to kill her. It's a machine from the future, funnily enough. The father of her child was also a man from the future. He was a soldier.
Yes.
Patronizing as fuck. But then she becomes the Terminator because she's a what indiscriminately fucking murder Miles.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
She turns into the thing that she's fucking scared of and the thing she hates the most. And the fact that she's sitting there and she's writing no fate on the bench and she goes, there's no fate, and then she's that dream. The depression and anxiety, she's not living in a fucking moment. We're all gonna die. We've all got a fucking expiration date, but it's not happening until 1997. Fucking enjoy your life, love. Hey, a fucking steak for the Tilly Butcher. Go to Miller and Carter. Hey, I come to the karaoke night out on the 7th of March, on the weekend before the 7th of March. Enjoy life.
Stop giving me my birthday or fuck's
I'm still confused. What?
No, she's not like a physical, like robotic Terminator.
Yeah, I get that. I'm at the
Yeah.
point, but what's it got to do with writing no fate on the bench?
She wrote no fate on the bench and she's stuck with this. We're all going to die. Like when she sees John, she's in the car
Yeah.
after the hospital, breaking into the hospital.
Yes.
and he gets a hug for her. And he's like, I'm getting a hug from my mom. And she's
She
like,
pats him down.
checking him for wounds. And she's like, I don't need nobody to fucking look after me, yeah. Because she's fucking constantly thinking about this.
Dying.
The 14th of August, the 7th of August,
It's in August.
1997. That's all she's thinking about. And it's the whole thing about anxiety. If you're anxious, you're thinking about the future.
Yes.
And you're fucking stressing about it. If you're depressed, it's because you're fucking thinking about something in the past. The key to happiness apparently is to
Need to
live
think.
in the moment and enjoy the moment. Like this is a fucking moment that we're in.
Yes.
That's what I look forward to every week.
Oh, likewise.
And I get anxious or depressed until you fucking
Like
put
last
me on a
week.
sequence.
That's it.
Obviously, it all got fucked up with that new Terminator movie when wee John Connor got shot on his holiday in the beach.
Fucking don't get me started on that bitch.
I went into pictures to see it, and I thought
Terrible wank.
the
Oh,
lassie,
thank you, mother.
the lassie was the lassie that's also a fucking Terminator, like for the Birth of
Yes.
Salvation. I'm fucking looking at her.
Aye,
She
the big
needs it.
dame.
The lassie that's the heroine.
The blonde haired,
Blonde
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
the lassie for the future. Like,
the androgynous tall blonde thing.
Yes.
with the short hair.
Short
Aye,
hair.
what was that all about? Why wasn't she more feminine?
Because the
Because she was terminated. Or
every
ter-
James
who
Cameron
knows?
film is a fucking feminist film.
Oh, of course they are.
Alien.
Yes.
Aliens is all about the fucking femininity.
Yes.
It says Terminator 2.
What about Avatar?
Oh fuck! I started watching it fucking first, you know. I can't get through it.
Shit, isn't it?
I can't get.
I
through
cannot
it.
get over the fucking hype over that film. It was dog shit.
See, I loved it only because I saw it in 3D in the movie theater, and it was amazing
I
in
seen it
3D.
in 3D, and that novelty worn off after the first fucking 10 minutes. And I was like, right.
Ken, what I cunt James Cameron needs to do is get his fucking finger at his arse, stop planning Avatar 6 when 2's only coming out, and fucking release True Lies on 4K.
Can I
I
just?
haven't watched that film since video.
Was
Can
that
I-
Abyss? Was that not his?
That,
as
I
well?
want that best as well. Apparently, it's mastered and
the-
coded and
is
ready
it?
to release, but he's like, oh no, I'm waiting.
The Abyss is the tits. I love the Abyss. This is a bit too kind of
Filmy.
Filmy.
No. So, can I tell you about how my integration to work was? My reintegration to work. It
There you
was
go.
Do it.
Fire on.
fucking wise.
What happened?
I'll tell you about Kim Kardashian, right?
Yes. Oh yes, you have. Yes.
This is a
sorry.
lassie, right? Honestly, her face, it could stop bird shit in midair.
Oh my god. Met a
Right.
few of them.
Her arse. There's an old butcher that comes in to see me, and I pointed her out, and I said, "Boys, the beers are about to go flat." And he's looking at her, and he goes, "Is that her arse?" I'm like, "Yes." It's like two midgets on wrestling under a quilt, and he goes, "You could sit in that arse and go fishing, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, right." So Tuesday,
A bit
my
of a
first-
shell farce then.
and she's got one tooth. Like for the 12 years that I've been serving her,
A
I've
snaggle
watched
tooth.
her dental fucking hygiene fucking slowly deteriorate.
Okay.
Before she's got a tooth. This was last week was pregnant. Did again she was pregnant, right? So Tuesday I'm in, and she goes, "Hiya, Lurch." And, oh, hello,
Oh,
hello.
yourself.
Will you have pinwheels this week? Yeah, I get pastry on Friday. I'll make them on Saturday. Okay, I'll let my dad know.
Oh nice.
Goes away. Wednesday. Hiya, Lurch. What time do you open on Saturday? So open at 10. Okay, I'll let my dad know. Friday, I'm still outside here and I smoke, and here she comes waddling down the street. Fuck my life.
Sinead right.
No.
All right, okay.
I'm like, fuck my life.
It's like most of his clientele.
Hiya, Lurch. Is that you just getting ready to make a pinwheels? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just waiting on the pastry coming in. It's 10 o'clock, you open, is it? And she stares at you. She got a gone for change look. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, I'll let my dad know. She goes, well, I come in at 9:30 on Saturday. She fucking stood there waiting for me. Fuck her. Hiya, Lurch. Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Lurch.
Right. If you got pinwheels, I'm like, aye. Okay. So it goes in, sets up, puts the lights on, and covers the counters. Customers are fucking poof straight in. She stood and waited till 10 o'clock before she come in.
Joking.
Swaddling in. 2 pinwheels, please. Okay.
I've been left.
Right. Oh no. I cut a cunt.
He knows.
I cut a cunts. I put him out and she clocked him because they're brown. She goes, "Are they normal pinwheels?" And I'm like, "I've never done like if it was a normal pinwheel. I've never done it." He goes, "No, they're smoky barbecue." And she's going, "Oh, I'll just leave it."
Oh, you're fucking. Oh, in the fucking name.
I'm sitting there going, "I'll let me dock in."
Brilliant.
Honestly, I was like the start of the week. Fucking wise the fuck up.
But the
right?
problem is, Lurch, of course, is that you got your way to cater for your clientele, no matter who they are, big or small.
Her is a nightmare. If you got pinwheels and if you got sausage slice, no, it's normally the fucking afternoon till the weekend. Okay,
Why don't you have sausage slice?
Because I just eat the weekend. Because it's a
it's a
breakfast
weekend
thing.
only thing,
It's
right,
a
okay.
breakfast thing. Why the fuck
People
is it
have
not
breakfast weekdays as well, do
long?
they?
Why the fuck are these on like
What if you're
muesli?
buying it on a Thursday in preparation for the weekend?
Exactly, aye.
Come back
You
and
don't
see
buy
me.
it on the day that you fucking have it.
Buy feet I need now. Come back and see me on Saturday. Buy the Lauren. I'll fucking sell you a pie. It's called marketing, boys.
Jesus, the
It's called
man's not
business.
daft. Well, the good thing is, though, that luckily Lurch's finger on the marketing schedule here, because very, very soon he's going to have some competition, it seems. Can we talk about this at all, Lurchy? That
I've got two
shit's
things.
about to go south
I got an
for
email
you.
today. I got a message on the Facebook page today going, "Are you still selling up pies in the baker in Falkirk?"
What?
I went, "Say what?"
The baker and Falkirk, are they not plagiarizing your pies, are they?
Yes.
Really?
And I went, "No, I only sell my pies in my shop.
Yeah.
It'll interest you. Who might this baker be?" And he showed my post. Oh, tell you which pies available now. I'm like, "Fucking wise up."
You're having a laugh.
No,
Seriously.
so
So there's a butcher in Falkirk who's claiming to sell
baker.
a baker, sorry, who's claiming to sell your pies.
the lassie that there's
You're
the Huntley
having a
larder
fucking
always
laugh.
plagiarizes my pies.
Okay.
And she
Really?
actually come in with her ma yesterday, and she go, "Kim, I had a wifey come in and
Now, when you say plagiarized, do you mean like copy your recipes
copy
or?
the fucking pies that I do every because my
You're
sister brought it up. And I'm
fucking
like,
kidding
I'm at the
me.
point now for a duck here.
Okay.
But my sister fucking hates it. She's like, "Wise up, let's fucking."
She's a
have it."
very angry woman, that one as well,
Oh,
too.
there was a customer coming yesterday. They fucking laugh on this cunt. I've never had a laugh like this in my life, right? She's come in. It was just standard chit chat. She goes, "How are you?" I goes, "Oh, I'm fine, chum. How are you?" She goes, she goes, "Oh yeah, I've got sore foot." I goes, "Why?" She goes, "Oh, I was doing gardening." I went, "That's fucking with her."
Right, lovely.
I fucking should have brought it up earlier because she goes, "Oh, I was outside and I was chopping up logs. I'm getting married and I went to have my wedding in my garden, but I was wearing Crocs and I smashed
Nice.
this fucking thing and I smashed my foot. I think I broke
Oh,
my foot."
no.
Oh well, I says, "Well, life doesn't
See,
get."
Crocs are comfortable, but they're not very safe.
I know. I go, "Well, I'm like fucking safety."
I don't know if you can buy safety Crocs, but you know,
No, somebody. Oh, fucking. What's his name?
pink.
No.
He loves
fucking-
Crocs.
Ah,
Sorry, his sandals he loves. I apologize.
Fitz a boy. It was on 200 with Dr. Pink.
Jack Bauer.
No, just show 200.
Oh, 24.
Big Vern.
Big Vern.
Big Vern.
Big
loves the
Vern.
Crocs. He'll care
He's
about,
mad for a
he'll
Croc,
care
yes.
about a steel toe attachment.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I didn't mind your name here, Big Vern. Fucking hell. It was
Holy
good
shit.
of them to help me. But she goes, "Oh yeah, I smashed my foot. I think I broke my foot." I goes, "Oh,
Right.
well, life doesn't get much better than a bag of Tilly with your pie." She goes,
That's
"No,
true.
I'm going to go home and eat 3 of them." And she walked out. And I'm
Oh.
going, she's not even 2 seconds out the door. And my sister's going.
I honestly worked there one day, and your sister was the highlight of the fucking day. She's hilarious. She's like him, but up to fucking 10. You know, it's
Amazing.
wonderful.
Oh,
to
doesn't
fuck
fucking
me.
stop.
She's brilliant.
She's speaking to some boy on Tinder that fucking he looks after salmon. I'm going, all right.
Oh, nice.
He was on the news. He sent me his news clip. He sent me a 4-minute voice clip. I've never listened to it. I was baked. But apparently he tickles salmon.
Tickle salmon.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't be tickled. You're saying, "Nah, fucking ganja, not tuft."
Oh, come on now. Come on now. You can't be speaking to your sister about tickling salmon for fuck's sake.
So
Lurchy.
my week is progressively. just
So
been-
tell us more about this. So you've got this bakers down south who are plagiarizing your pies.
no, apparently they're selling. it.
Have you been in contact?
Not
Can you
yet.
not license the name the Tilly Butcher so that
No,
if anyone uses it, they can fucking like they have to.
You've
support-
made such a solid. You
Copyright.
could be like the new McDonald's. You've made such a solid brand.
Franchise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Well-
franchise.
So there's a place that's opened in the town, right?
Right. Okay.
And I used to supply them. They were saying I still supplied them 6 months later, and I put a
I
post up.
remember. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. Okay.
Them, right? They're fucking pain in the arse. They also do a podcast. So
Do they?
Yeah.
everything that everybody else seems to do, they do. So apparently they started a podcast, and it's just like, "Oh, you want to get an NF2? I'm gonna get myself into so much fucking."
What's the name of the podcast?
Fuck him. It's only had 1 episode because it's shit.
Is it really that bad? Can we please attack them?
I swear to fuck, right? This boy that is he was presented to me as Clapton or Hendrix of the food scene at Aberdeen.
The Hendrix of the food scene.
Right, well, oh, he's amazing. He's a shit.
Oh, do we have a new enemy? Do we?
no,
Can we?
no, he's
Can we
not an
ignite
enemy.
the fucking
He's
the
not an enemy.
DHB forces? Listen, we can call upon the fucking listeners here.
Send him poops.
He's destroying himself, right? But
Okay,
he's
right.
Presented to me as like Clapton, and folk were like, oh,
Is he a guitarist?
Clapton is
Ultimate
God.
guitarist.
So in the 60s, there was things written on walls, graffiti. The mace graffiti. thing
Skinner, Abby says she can out them.
was- oh,
Does she know?
she'll probably if they've used her, she'll probably do a ton of money.
Oh,
I actually
really?
I went down to their fucking business because they were due me money. Pay me,
Okay.
right? Pay me. Well, pay. I didn't care I was due as much money, mate. Then I use the word mate.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you want to really fucking put my heckles up, damn it, mate.
Sorry,
So-
mate.
So, if you're going to tell me you're going to pay me on Wednesday, right? You'll obviously set up a payment. So at midnight, here's my money.
Don't fuck about with money.
No,
Exactly,
You
no.
shouldn't fuck about with money. So midnight, boom, here's your money. Midnight, that's fine. Gets up at 6 in the morning, checks my bank. Oh, no payment. Maybe it's fucking 6 or 9 o'clock. Check
Maybe
it-
it's a backs transfer and it'll be in next.
Maybe a box transfer.
Checked
Yes.
it at 9, nan. Checked it at 9:30. Fucking wise up straight down to their fucking little office that they've got in this fucking renovated place
office.
in Marshall Square. So I fucking went in and I goes up to the receptionist last day. I goes, I'm here to see such and such. Okay, have you got an appointment? I says, no. Tell him I'm here though. Okay, I'll let her, brings him up. The Tilly Butcher's here. Who's? And because it's such a big place, you could hear the phone echoing. She goes, Fa? Tilly Butcher. Tell him I'm not here.
You're kidding
Tell him I'm not
me.
here. Excuse me,
Folks,
sir.
remember you can phone in on 01316180646
Yeah.
to get involved. I mean, of course, you could phone in and let us know what you know, of course. But you know what I mean? There we go.
Excuse me, sir. Can you come here? Yeah. He's not here. He's asking who it is. Just tell him it's Lurch and I want my fucking money. It's Lurch and he wants his fucking money.
Austin Russell says they are a pair of objects.
Yes. Tell him I'm not here. Tell him I'm not here. Hey, it's going to get worse than
Don't know
this,
who
right?
they are.
No, I'll tell you off air because
They're a pair of them, seemingly. There's two of them.
Pair of fucking. Yes.
Shysters.
Shysters.
So,
Okay.
he's not here. He says he'll be in at 1 o'clock. Okay, right. Sorry to bother you.
Okay, right.
Message on my phone. Mate, are you actually outside my business? I went, I'm inside your offices. Why? So I want my money. Are you taking a piss? Yeah, I am. No, wait, I'm not. Fucking pay me and get down here.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm with my kid. So as soon as he said that, I'm like, okay, give you the benefit, do it, I'll leave you alone.
Well, if you want them to live.
Went back to my fucking shop.
Well, Steve, that took a dark turn.
Went back to my shop. Now, this fucker, I was said to me, I'm a businessman. I'm all about business. If you're a fucking businessman, you
Pay the
dinna-
fucking bills.
You do not conduct business like this. You sold that shit fucking 2 months ago, and it's now month 3, and I'm fucking still chasing you. You've made profit. Fucking pay me, or I'll fucking show up. and
Yes.
I'll cut you.
Abby says they've never used her, but she knows who they are, though.
Abdi Ken's father are. So,
I don't. I've the idea.
still that Ken father.
Yeah, I've heard the name. They have a little stall in that weird little fucking like obscure bar that's opened up.
Yes.
in
So
Marshall
I was
Square.
meant to have
Yeah.
an obscure stall in this bar that opened up.
Okay, right.
I got the business plan, looked at it, and I tore it to fucking shreds. Right.
Right,
So,
okay.
apparently, for a little stall that you get, right, it was going to be £800 a month.
Abby says subtle.
Right, it was going to be £800 a month.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
No, I'm not paying that. £800 a month with 3 months rent. No, £800 a week. Sorry, £800 a week because they wanted 8 weeks rent up front. I'm like, I'm not fucking
Okay.
buying that
8
shit.
weeks.
And it's the size of this fucking table.
Ah, it's
the
tiny,
size
yeah.
of where we are.
Really?
I
Right?
can't believe they've got people in there.
Jesus,
There's
okay.
like I think there's 3 or 4 different vendors in there,
There
and
was
I'm
meant to
like,
be
"You're
6.
fucking mental.
And I was getting harassed to be one of them, so I went and got pissed with them one night. Apparently, Lurch can drink. So,
Apparently.
um,
You've been well trained.
I know I've got the liver.
You've come from good stock.
I know.
Yes.
So they're going. So I gave them their business plan back, and I went, so £800 a week. This is, it's tiny. No, plus you can't even wash my trays when I get them back. How's the hygiene going to work if it's a shared kitchen? So those businesses behind a shared kitchen apparently.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't want to get involved. I wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. And I'm like, no. I says, look, if you look at that Belmont Street, there's a shop in the corner that used to be a Cash for Gold shop, right in the corner
Okay.
opposite Primark. That building is 3,000 square foot, and it is £400 a year cheaper than Fit Yous are.
Yeah,
So
there you
why
go.
would I hear this little premium space when I can hear that?
Ah.
But mate, we're gonna go places like no. So said no, said my goodbyes, went away.
Okay.
A couple of weeks later, I get a little thick-in thing. Tilly Pie Shed Limited. We're going to open this limited company in your name.
What?
It'll be 50-50. The whole idea with this place that you're in this building just now that is made is you've got 5%. You've got to pay them 5 or 10% of other revenue as well. I'm like, a fucking £3 pie.
Aye.
I'll give you 5% of that. Go fuck yourselves.
Get fucked.
Right,
Aye.
okay.
So it was a Tilly Pie Shed Limited that they tried to start up 50-50 share. I got 50% of my company. They got 50%. I'm like, are you taking the fucking
Aye,
piss
fuck
out of
right
me?
off.
Are you
The Dragon's Den or some shit.
I have never,
right off.
I have never,
I'm out.
never in my life exercised so much fucking professional restraint and maturity in all my life. There was no business maturity in there. These fuckers kept saying that they had blonde hairs in their burgers. That I was getting them.
Who's got blonde hair in your fucking place?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody's got 6 foot blonde hairs.
Good
And there was
God,
a-
no.
I goes, you'll hate to show me. So there was a video. Oh yeah, just bit into this burger and it's this manky hair. And I'm going, right,
Even your
boom.
sister who has got short hair or shortish, sorry, nowhere near as long hair as that. Exactly, yeah.
You go into their profile, a lot of the lassies that work behind the counter frying the burgers have got blonde hair and no hairnets on. So
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
There you go.
before the blonde hairs are coming fade.
There you go, exactly.
Trying to tell me that burgers that I gave them that day were suddenly brown. Oxidization
Aye,
takes
fuck
6
off,
days. And
yeah.
I
Okay,
actually left here
Uh-huh.
one night and went down there because I got a message going, oh, we need to speak about the quality of this. And I went down there that night and stood and waited for this little fuck to come out and speak to me. And he eventually came and go, oh, hey, mate, what you doing here? I'm here because you're trying to say I'm selling you shit. for
Yeah,
nothing
exactly,
worse
yeah.
than me
Fuck that.
today. So I had never
Cut them
fucking
off.
problems. Every other business in Aberdeen came to me and moaned because they were fucking them over, they were backstabbing, they were being cunts, and they were almost asking me, like, go you do something because we're scared to do something in case you fuck it because they're on your side. And I'm like, nothing to do with me. I swear to fuck, every fucking food business in Aberdeen come to me about a shower of cunts.
Really?
And I'm like, nothing to do with me. This is why I started speaking to my cousin Corey again.
Okay, yeah,
Because
sorry.
I fucked him over. No.
Yes, it's time to stop going there. I've been there once, won't be back.
Really?
Yeah,
We were still saying it was my stuff 6 months later.
I'll be sure not to go.
And I chose to be diplomatic and they go to
Okay.
war.
Oh
'cause
wait, hold on. Is this the restaurant you're speaking about, or is this the place with the little fucking?
The place like next to Malone's.
Aye, so the business that's renting in that
The
pub
the
as
business
opposed to
in-
the pub.
it's next door. The business is,
Right,
but
okay.
they do table service to there. But
Yeah, fuck that.
ah,
Fuck them.
see if we were still doing DHB and I had not fucking matured and I was being a cunt, they would have fucking died at the sword. No
Good
mass.
God. Can you see
No
people, can you
quarter.
respect out there in the real world how much we've matured in the past, like fucking 11, nearly 12 years of doing this show?
I don't
Like,
know. I'm in the
if
mood for
this-
going taking a shit in a urinal.
If this had happened like fucking 10 years ago, could you imagine the carnage would have happened this and then?
Here, they're lucky.
They're lucky.
If they fuck women once more though,
So, that aside,
hence
right,
the fucking Italian fucking gangster look.
I
now.
like it, Scarface. So, I like it, Picasso. So they've so you got this bullshit with the crowd, the 2 people who will remain unnamed in the city who are claiming to use your produce.
I was sitting in
You've
my
also
heat.
got the
I
problem
was
with
sitting in
the
my heat gone. Far was this gone? What's the other
you've
one?
also got
There's
the
another
problem with the
couple.
bakers, of course, down south who are using your name to say we're selling tilly pies. But you've also now, I believe, got a problem with the next door unit to the Tilly Butcher. So you've got the prime spot, if you will, on Hayton Road in Aberdeen, 61 Hayton Road, Aberdeen, Tilly Butcher, Aberdeen. Come visit and buy some pies. Next door, though, you have like
Where's
a
that? Sorry, what was the address? I missed
61 Hayton Road, Aberdeen. 61 Hayton Road, Aberdeen. of
Hayton
course.
Road.
Hayton
Number
Road, Aberdeen.
61.
61 Hayton Road, Aberdeen. Yes.
Right, okay.
And, phone number, Archie. What would the phone number be? With that? Right,
Oh,
Hayton
I
Road.
don't answer the phone now.
Okay, well, don't
Never-
phone,
never
don't phone,
phone
but
me.
go in and
Yeah, go in.
footfall. And
First thing I
Hayton
answer, just
Road,
go in.
Aberdeen. Is that your next door neighbour, though, is like a takeaway place, which I believe is leased out to a group who run the takeaway.
So last show that we did, I told you how the owner from there
Yes.
gave me my Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve.
Was that nice?
I gave him chicken, so I looked after him, gave him
That's
chicken
right,
and that kind of
yes.
stuff. And he says, "Boss, This has to stop. I'm like, I bought too much. I get it for fuck all.
Yes,
Then I'm
aye.
like, no,
That's
boss,
right.
no, boss, has to stop. Says you're giving me too much. I'm like,
They've been good to you. They've been good to us. You know, bing bang.
so the guy that's subleasing the business on the unit, he I'll always say it in the morning when he comes in. He goes, "How's it going?" Very bad. Business is very bad. I'm like, well, it's January. Abdi's vegan. Abdi's fucking slimming.
Yeah. Somebody's probably offended by your food.
Yep. So the guy that owns the name of the business, when was it, Wednesday or something? Wednesday last week. I'm going out putting it cardboard. Yeah. I need to speak to you. No, I need but 2 seconds. Fucking takes it the rest of the cardboard, stands in front of him, towers over him, starts smoking. Next door's not doing very well. I says, I've heard. He says, I think once I get him to leave, I want to run this by you, but I'm thinking about opening a butcher shop next door.
Why?
I know, right?
What the fuck?
Next
what the
door
fuck kind of
to the
business plan is that?
Directly next door to the Tilly Butcher. Probably the most popular butchers in the whole of Aberdeen. In fact, probably Aberdeenshire. You're going to open a fucking butcher's next door to that. This is what stunned me, right? Fucking. This is a man who's so popular that his pies are being imitated in different companies, and people are claiming to sell his meat when they're not
Probably
because they
ends
know
up
how good
with-
he is.
Don't
Right?
fucking mind that weapon, that butcher that was cutting about Aberdeen that thought he was fucking amazing, Lean Butcher or whatever his name is.
I miss him.
They'll probably end up with him next door. And
I
your
know.
luck, leasing the place.
I miss him.
with his fucking. Do you remember? Did you hear about him being a gigolo?
No, I did
He
not.
was, he was on a male escort website.
What? Yeah, I did hear about this. Yes, of course. Aye.
Yeah.
Still punting a rogue sausage. Yeah.
I kind of hope though that I say hope. I do hope this person opens said butcher, right? Because they want to make it. Now, did you say it was as a halal butchers?
He says, I won't do anything you do. I won't.
What is it? A
Right.
vegan butcher?
But
He goes, I'm not going to do anything you
Corn.
do. He says, I'm just going to do like diced chicken, diced lamb, because you don't do lamb. And I won't do anything you do because I just want to run it past you, but I'm not going to do anything you do. I goes, yeah, no, I think you should go for it because I ken you're not going to do anything I do because I'll fucking destroy you. And he went,
but my hope is though is that he does do this. Where he goes ahead with it, opens the halal butchers, and then hires a manager to run the place, which he plans to do because he's not a butcher himself.
Yeah.
He's going to open a butcher's, but he'll get a manager in to run the place for him and you know, do the whole thing. That he hires either apprentice Scotty, or he hires Wayne, who was also terminated. You know? So I'd like to see. I would love to see a lurchy employee coming in next door and running the said butchers in competition. And I guarantee what will happen, right? Here's what happens. So you've got Lurch Monster Tilly Butcher, the most famous brand in the city, of course, butcher-wise. I guarantee next door will open up as Lunch Master's Tilly Butcher, right? It'll be Lunch Oh my God! Austin says NDD is manager. That's the one we're looking for. NDD is manager. Holy shit, Austin, you have hit the nail on the head there, pal. That is the way things should go. Could you imagine? But we get a return of the goat's teeth. Oh, my sweet Jesus, yes.
You better eat that stuff like naked because we don't do dry cleaning bills. Those sausages do not come with batteries, ladies.
I don't knock it back after having a shit in the fucking cat litter box. There we go.
I fully encourage them to go for it.
This is a great
That's
idea.
his-
This is right. If this guy does open this business and it flops massively, he's already not making money, right? And then if you,
you know how much the
and
rent
it
is?
completely fucking flops, does he own it or does he just lease it? And
He
sublease
owns the
it?
building, leases it out.
No.
So what if he fucks it that badly?
doesn't,
has to
sorry,
sell
okay.
up.
The guy that owns the Nisa owns the building. So
Oh,
they
sorry,
pay
okay.
rent to him, which is £1,000
Okay,
a month.
that's good.
Shit, 500.
Oh,
And the guy that owns the name of the takeaway there leases the name of the takeaway to this guy. So the guy that I give the chicken to,
Yeah.
he's paying $2,000 a month before he even gets a pint of loaf.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
that. No wonder he's not
A
making
pint
money.
of loaf.
Why does
A
he
pint
not?
loaf, eh?
Pint of
Why
milk.
does he not just change the name and fuck the guy off then?
You can't, because he always leases it to people. He's a little fucking hermit, this boy. And he opened a he come to me. He says, "Oh, I'm opening an ice cream shop."
Can I just pause there briefly because I need to urinate like you would not believe.
Oh,
I'm going to sneak out of here, right? And have quick urination.
Is this an age thing?
It's maybe an 8, I'm not sure, but I'm going to move this table.
watch
oh
the- hold on.
shit! Oh
Unplug
shit!
the fucking light. Unplug the light.
Fuck!
Oh, you fucking... Come on, Steve. There we go, right. So we're unplugging the light. Well, I go and...
We're not live on here.
Steve, this is a very big microphone cable. We'll just follow him. We'll
That's a good
follow him
idea.
and see
Aye,
if he
just-
actually gets stage fright.
Hey, come on in. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Right, let's go with him.
Fuck off! I will piss in your sink around it.
Right, so the rent for this place is £1,000, and the guy's business thing is £1,000. But it can go quite a bit. Oh, Scott, yeah, right, Scott. So I'll narrate what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, sexy pals. Scott's trying to hear pee, and Steve's currently following him. So
How far will it go?
Are you are genuinely fucking in the bath. How is that long?
We're only speaking about the mic.
Jesus! How are you upstairs hearing me pee? For those
I'm
of you
sorry,
listening
pals.
live,
I'm
Steve has a
sorry,
foot
pals.
behind me or his knees. I can't even. I'm getting stage fright. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the only length in here is the microphone. I can guarantee it's a cold night. Good grief.
I can't believe you fall.
Right. Wash your hands, you midden.
Put it on my hands.
Lurch, you're going to have to come and catch this microphone.
well, the DHB, the first in everything. It's what can I say? There's a first for everything on this show, and that was obviously the first Scotty here in a piss break. So
I may have pissed my crotch. Fuck's sake.
oh, wait,
Oh, right.
there's
Okay.
Bex as well.
I can't believe you fucking.
It is indeed. How was your urination break, sir? There was a slight intermission there.
Let me get set back up here. Holy shit. I can't believe that fucking microphone. Oh, pardon me. Stretched all the way up the
Hey, I'm
stairs.
telling you, Lurch's love length.
Like I was genuinely standing, hosing away, and Steve was like a foot. Did they hear me pissing?
I hope
Probably.
I hope
They heard
the
you
tinkle.
bawling.
Fuck's sake.
The things we do for the sake of comedy.
For the lols, basically.
How was your week's been?
A bit pish.
Hey, well,
Anyway.
before we carry on, I think that we should announce to the listeners, of course, that in the next week, so because we missed a show last week, we're playing catch up, right? And we are currently on the well. Okay, so
You all right there?
So,
I am, yes.
Do you need a minute?
so Brady Bobby's
I'm
Bobby.
still confused as to why there was a microphone in my jacket while I was fishing. So no,
Probably need about another 3 feet of fucking cable there, and we can get it right up at the bobby.
Lurch and I talked about this, right? That we've not had like a fun awards show in a while, right?
All right, yep.
It's been a few years.
Okay.
It's our last DHB awards show. And I think the next week, because we're getting back in sync, because we have to do a show next Sunday to get Lurchy back into sync with his brain.
Before I start buying shit, I shouldn't.
Before he starts buying shit he shouldn't, right? Is that next week I think we'll do an awards show.
Okay.
The best of the DHB 2022.
Okay.
So we have a few categories already that Lurch has been kind of like,
Best
you know,
looking guy in the Burns ward.
Your word goes to Simon Weston.
there's going to be, so what we want is if folks, if you're watching live, feel free to call in on 01316.
Yeah, I know, we need category submissions.
646. Because, so Lurchy, what
Loosest
categories do we
vagina.
have that you have already kind of like thought about?
Smelliest dick.
That would be me, probably. I'm not going to lie to
This
you.
microphone's got a bit
After that piss.
of an oh dear about it. Like,
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Worst eyesight.
That could be all of us.
Worst
Yeah.
memory.
Well, there's you, yes. Right.
What did I say? Because I'm trying to find it.
Oh, Big Lord's heard pishing, for fuck's sake.
Magic.
M's heard pishing. Oh, for
Beautiful.
fuck's sake. That's the worst.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome.
Geo67 says the best return.
Yes, it was one category.
So that's one category, yes, okay.
The best new guest.
So
But hold on, can we preface
we can't preface
that
this.
it's not from DHB 248. It's not from this last year.
So not 2022.
It's from DHB.
When we came back to our regular schedule.
No, it's not from
No,
that.
okay.
It goes from, I think it's 180.
180.
That's like 3
180.
years ago.
No,
Why you-
it's 8 years ago, Steve.
All right.
Why are you going back?
Oh, you're going
so
back to
far?
the last time you did awards.
Last time we did awards.
Oh,
Okay, last
right,
time we did
okay.
it was the
Yeah, that makes
marathon
sense.
show, which eventually
180.
Remember, it was meant to be 150, but we did like 149A, 149B.
B, C,
So
of
it
course,
was
yes, aye.
eventually, I think it's 180. was
Okay,
what I
right.
said.
So 180.
So,
So you're
from
saying
180
from the last award show to now,
yes. So
Okay,
best
right.
worst guest.
best worst guest. Okay, excellent. Right. So someone get a notepad and pen here, right? So fucking best worst guest.
Chat room, write this
Chat
down.
room, write this down. Somebody make a post right now in the chat group. So the first award is best worst guest.
Best worst guest.
So wait a
Okay.
minute. How did we define best worst guest? The best shit guest we've had?
Yeah, so it's Dr. Love all the way.
I think that will be unanimously voted by the fucking
So, so like, boom, that's that done.
has been on this 180, is he? I've no idea.
Best new, no, it's since 200.
Okay,
best
right.
new guest. So there
Best
will
new
be,
guest, okay.
there will
Had
be like
anyone new on since then?
Kyle's been on,
well,
Matty
Kyle.
Monster's been on.
Matty
Kyle-
Monster.
Kyle's going to win.
The,
Mine must have been on, is he?
yeah, mine I stuck his
Abby's
vape,
been on.
Mine I stuck his vape up my hoop.
That's right, yes.
His mate come round. and
Does
I
Abby know what we did to her phone?
She does.
Okay,
And
just
she was
checking.
suitably horrified.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Job done.
The sniffles each.
Giller Miller's his Mac.
No, he's not been
The
on.
worst
Biggest
guest.
cunt!
He's not.
He's not been on, has he?
Unfortunately, he's not on.
He doesn't
He
qualify.
doesn't qualify. He's not been on.
He
since,
doesn't qualify.
Best looking guy in the Burns unit.
Austin says biggest cunt category, of course, because Mac.
We've got the cunt league on the
Yes.
go. Also,
league.
the another one was best show
Best show, okay, right.
since 180 till now,
Right.
and
So-
then there was a classic. I did put a little preface for a classic bracket. Best show from 1 to 180.
Oh, Baglin will be able to tell you them off by heart. won't he? He's
Baglin,
like-
Ramage,
Yeah.
Lurchy.
They're quite good at just-
Those are
yeah,
the
they're-
historians.
yeah, they're almost like subject matter experts, aren't they?
Kind of, yes.
You
So
think us being on the show quite regularly, we'd have a bit of insight?
I've not got a fucking Scooby.
No.
I don't know if it's an old thing or because people say, "Oh, do you remember that time back in like 194 when you said this?" I'm like, I've not got a fucking
I
Scooby
can't
what I said
remember
yesterday.
how I tied my shoelaces this morning. Was it loop, swoop, and pull, or was it a double knot? I don't know.
It was this
I need to go
fucker.
check.
It was this fucker thinking that the Scotty fat suit that I wore was 2 years ago when it was 4.
Was it really?
It was
I thought it
4
was
years
2 years ago.
Fucking hell, we're
years
stuck in a
ago.
time warp.
Fuck's sake!
It
I'm
was
so
4 years
old as
ago
shit,
because I
man.
clipped the YouTube clip. I'm like, boof, there you go. 4 years ago.
Oh, fuck's sake!
So best new show, best worst guest, best new guest, best classic show, best email,
So you've got 5 there so far.
best email. So,
Okay. So
somebody-
how many more do we
Lords,
want?
Go
then?
phone in, would you? Because I'm fucking paying so much money for his fucking Skype number.
So we need
Nobody phones. Why does nobody phone?
because no one likes us anymore. That's why
Because
we're
they're shy.
but they are shy
Don't be shy.
because they phone in Lurchy and you tear them apart. That's why they don't phone anymore.
I normally just
And you won't hear headphones, so you can't hear what they're saying anymore.
Tracy's got a dirty collar. Someone keeps phoning. He's breathing down the phone.
No, you're kidding me.
Keeps phoning. And
Her
all you hear is
mobile or the house
her
phone?
mobile. We don't have a house phone. So the phone, and you just hear them kind of like breathing a little bit. And then when I speak, the cunts hang up. I'm like,
Really?
"Hello?" And they go away. I'm like, "Ah, bastard, what, you don't want to speak to me, cunts?"
That is
Steve,
delightful.
if they hung up when you phone, are you sure it's not you?
That doesn't even make any sense.
It might be you phoning. And then when you answer, I go, hello.
Hello.
It doesn't, no, it doesn't work.
Did I ever
Behave.
tell you about the Nisa getting dirty phone calls?
You did.
Yes,
Oh, I
you
think,
did.
oh, you did. Sorry. Yes, I.
Fickle as your pussy. And it was a little 60-year-old wifey that dealt me. She goes, he keeps phoning up, and he goes, what colour's your pussy?
I love it when old people say words that they don't think they should be saying or they think are morally corrupt. So they whisper them.
I used
Oh, yes,
you
aye.
say it quieter so Jesus doesn't hear.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It was like up in Thurso, many moons ago, up in Thurso, and the Americans created a naval base up there. You know,
The Americans or the Americans?
the Americans
Merkins.
created a naval base, a naval communications base up there. You see, and of course, because there's so many staff from up there, who Americans up there who then had to kind of like live in Thurso to be near the base. So they created like an area called JFK Drive, John F. Kennedy Drive, and that's where the Americans
That's
built
why the
their
planes
own.
tried to land.
That's where all the
The
Americans.
book depository never worked there.
That's where they built their, and they were very kind of Americanized houses inside too. I had friends who were up there and visitor homes. They were very kind of Americanized, styled inside and outside.
Made
and
out
blah,
of
blah.
wood.
They were
Fucking falling
fucking-
pieces. Thin
So,
walls.
but again,
it
but,
just fucking
but
caravans?
because
We had bad dig.
but because of course, back in the day when this happened, this was the first time that we had black people, arriving in Thurso.
Right.
So you'd have all the older folks saying, "Oh look, he's one of those base folk, the black people."
Was it the Mackay clan
The
that were
whisper.
saying that?
The Mackay.
So recently, right? So I can't
Best
go,
worst John Mackay post of the week.
can't go into too much detail, and I'm sorry for sidetracking. But one of my
Do it.
friends is a manager at a hotel, and he'd recently received a bit of a long-winded complaint about the lamps in one of his rooms.
Fucking atomic
right?
Ursa.
But this complaint didn't just complain about the lamps in the room, right? And I'll get to why they were complaining about them.
Yes.
I think, to be fair, I don't think it was much of a complaint, more of a trying to educate them. But the unnecessary preface to the email was just fucking ridiculous. It was about how they'd
Why have I
always-
got to light this gas and put
no,
it in?
so they'd always gone there and they loved it, and the view in the room that they normally booked was amazing, but they couldn't get the room, so they were showing another room and it was terrible, and they were showing another room and it was decorated horribly. They were showing another room and they didn't want it. They didn't even get shown one of the rooms that they refused, and then they finally settled on this other room, but this room has lamps and it's got a little black lady with a monkey on her head, and then the lamp, right? So it's very colonial style decor, right? And this is like the whole fucking email, and it's fucking like 2 A4 pages, just fucking rambling pish about how they were showing all these other rooms, but their complaint was that there was racist lamps in their room, which is fucking gold. And now, obviously, we just accuse him of being a Nazi. So he recently changed the shower in his house as well, and I was like, oh, it's fine, it'll save you some gas bills.
We did. He came. So Steve and I were playing some Warzone online, and this poor lad jumped in, and the abuse he got about being
fucking ace.
like the poor guy's granddad died in World War II. Oh, how did that happen? He filled the guard tower in a fucking Auschwitz. Like, oh, the poor man.
My granddad was responsible for shooting down a German plane once.
Was he really?
It was in 1972, but oh, that's offensive.
So can we ask? Go back to our awards, of course. We want to have like a
Fucking
fun award show
I
next
was
week.
looking for Dale in your Skype thing, but he's not there. But Davey didn't come up. We'll phone him.
God, no.
No.
He's person non gratis. No, he's
Well,
not.
we'll
He's
phone
not.
Coops
He's
instead
not.
then.
Phone coops. Phone coops.
Let's phone Coops.
Or you just want to phone like folk on Skype randomly.
Fucking right, because
paying
it's
for it, mate, he's
so
not-
much
The-
fucking money.
The problem is, folks, is that I've given Lurch access to my Skype, my DHB radio Skype, which he's then, of course, bought a phone number for, which you see on screen, of course, 01316 180
Oh, she
646.
dinged us.
Oh, I thought she said hello.
No, she fucking dinged us.
She's not.
Bitch.
Fucking
I've always hated her.
The dust selling fuck.
phone her again.
So, Rubes, that wasn't the phone ringing. That was Lurch ringing out.
Fuck, I bet
On the
she's getting
phone.
pumped.
Oh, I should be getting out. Fast phrase. Oh, Dale Taylor will phone him.
That's my brother. Don't phone him.
Hello.
Shit.
Right,
He's
go,
got my contacts. Fuck.
go,
Oh, no.
go confirm some stories, please, Mr. Taylor.
Well, there's got to be somebody in there we can phone that's like,
Fucking phone. Follow before.
Oh, Big Lord says that Coops is busy right now on her own dust show.
Oh, let's keep
own
phoning her.
dust show.
Her dust show.
Is she doing her own fucking...
Not a podcast, but
Better not be.
she does like a live show, I think, on Facebook.
Let's keep
Oh,
phoning
does she now?
I believe so, yes.
The fuck?
Where she speaks about the dust.
Is this authorised by the DHB?
No, is it fuck? Is it fuck?
Fucking unauthorised fucking broadcast.
Think it again.
Doghouse dust. What would you keep fucking? Because she's
Dog-
probably got. Oh,
Dust.
Doghouse dust.
Tilly Butcher's doghouse dust.
is that ejaculate that comes out of Scotty now?
I forget the snip.
How is your
Buzz.
23 fucking tube cleaning?
They have healed completely well, by the way.
Have you cleaned it? Have you purged the tubes enough?
I'm not at the full number yet.
I'll
no.
send you a
I've
couple
not
of
had time.
videos.
You've not had
No,
time.
thank you. I've not had time.
Just do it at work. Get paid for it.
No, I can't do it at work
Why?
because that's my work. You know?
You're getting paid.
Just
I'm
sit.
getting paid to do it, but I can't do it at my work. What are you on
He
about?
sounds like a fucking
Difficult, but you could get there. I reckon if you sat down, right?
Right, okay.
I'm trying to think. So if you were to sit down with your legs
So
open
which job do you mean?
and lean forward,
knee on a fucking fire.
I was
brigade
going to
call.
say, yeah, but the last thing I'll do is sit in the
was a
fucking
lot.
fire engine and give it, where we going, RTC? Oh, fucking yeah! And smash it. No, I
another
can't do
can of
that.
three, yes!
Oh,
Nino, honey.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get sacked. I'm gonna get sacked. Oh my god! Do you know that job, especially that job up there, closely monitors all of your social media content to make sure you're not being disparaging about,
No, but something, the amount of cats you rescue from trees is fucking encouraging.
It's wonderful, yes. In fact, I mentioned before in a previous show that we did get our first cat in the tree recently, about maybe a couple months ago, and it was the best day of my fucking life.
Best day of my life.
It was wonderful.
Fucking
I
amazing.
told Steve, and he nearly backflipped. Oh.
It kind of took away from the
Rubes
piss taking
Rubes
off.
Shotgun says he nearly did cream himself when he got the cat in the tree call.
Fucking amazing.
Just doing like, oh yes,
like
my life has led to this.
What's wrong with you? So the other job, does everyone know what your other job is?
They know what my other job is, yes. Well,
Right,
I've
okay.
said before on the show what my other job is, but
So
the problem is,
essentially, right, so let's keep it as vague as possible. You mix chemicals, right?
right, my main job
So what's
is,
wrong with you stirring your own chemicals at
I
work?
don't mix chemicals in my main job. I make a beautiful chemical.
You're the fucking Heisenberg.
I'm the
of global
Heisenberg.
meldrum. Yeah.
Exactly, yes.
So,
I
what's
make
wrong
a
with you-
beautiful thing in my main job.
So what's
Could you
wrong with you
ima-
making your own beautiful thing on your piss break?
Could you imagine the
Because-
silhouette on a t-shirt of his Heisenberg? It'd just be
Because
eyebrows.
if people thought there was any taint on your hands while you're making this beautiful, beautiful stuff,
beautiful.
then there'd be
Wear a glove.
trouble.
You not got latex gloves.
Yes.
Put
But
one
I'm not
on,
going to
crack one out.
fucking crack me with a latex glove on.
Yeah, but my sister said Finny left.
Feel a bit nicer now.
Finny left work with me. She goes, "See, stay at his fucking hands. Eh? They're fucking awful.
What's wrong with my hands?
I'm needing
My
that
hands are
chicken."
beautiful things. Look at this. Look at
Fucking, what was I described them like the other day? Have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? With the sausage fingers.
you know. The fucking.
Fucking MLB's wanting you to fucking be a catcher.
It's
Jamie Lee Curtis sitting over there.
my hands are always
go make my
decidedly
D cup a fucking
clean.
A cup, please.
My point is, right?
Right, okay. Come on, give me your
You
point.
could be emptying the tubes either before work, after work, on your lunch break. It doesn't really matter. There's time to crank one out.
There's always time, yes, but also the problem is finding inspiration. You see,
Steve, did you
You
notice
don't
you
get
asked?
anything on your phone.
Steve,
No.
Did you notice you asked for your point because he's not got a point on it?
Yeah.
no, I'm not asking his point. I'm asking my point, right?
Your point.
In private browsing. Yeah.
I'm surprised
No.
your voice is still so deep.
Why would my-
So I thought we were going to get a rendition of walking in the air.
door.
It's a front door, though. That's weird.
Austin says that Scott's never worked offshore. He'd be ratting one out every hour with the rest of the deviants.
That's it. You've never dealt with jellyfish in the showers, like.
So how often? I mean, Lurch. I say Lurch. Steve, of course, you've been an offshore man yourself, of course.
Yeah.
Now, how often have you been like awoken by somebody thrashing one in your bunk above you or below you?
Never been woken by it, but I do like if I'm sharing.
Speaking of being woken by getting thrashed.
Speaking
I'm
of
sharing
wanking, here we go. It's Kyle's back.
If I'm
Kyle's
sharing
back.
if I'm sharing a cab with someone, I'll always say to them, right, I'll give you an hour to yourself if you need to fucking your business and that. Yeah, yeah.
Well, you see that.
Is
Yeah,
that
it's human nature.
is
you know
that
what I
part
mean?
of marital life that you're allowed to do that?
Not marital life. It's when you're offshore and you're sharing a room with a
fuck.
dude.
Sorry, because I answered
So, like,
a gay there. I got
I'll
confused.
always give folk a bit of time themselves to, if they want to crank one out or whatever, take a shit.
But
I'm
then,
not really fussed.
whoa. So if you're sharing a bunk offshore with a guy,
Right.
you're gonna stop and say, "Listen, if you want to like crack one out, pal, I'll easily fucking leave the room for like half hour or so."
Yeah.
Do you
I'll
actually
stay.
say that?
Why wouldn't you?
If you want to crank one out, my art is available.
By the way, folks, Kel's
Yeah,
back.
but
Kel's back. Yeah,
let's-
Kel's back.
Hey, he's back.
But on the same tokens, I expect them to afford me the same fucking courtesy.
Of course, yeah, but
Yeah,
then, I mean, I think for me, it's more the gumption of saying to somebody, "Listen,
We're all adults.
no, I know,
and we're all out there for 2-3 weeks
we're
at a
all
time.
adults, but
Like after like day 4, some guys are shaking.
I think it's more my kind of like my introvert self is like I can't ask a man like if you want to thrash one out, I'll easily leave the room for like half hour, watch a bit of fucking like Hey Doggy and TV.
Do you know something? We've had discussions about this at work about how your first week offshore, you're just sort of looking at boobs and normal stuff, and then you get further and further into all these weird Reddit subs. By the end of the trip, you're just like you're thinking to yourself, "There's going to be police waiting for me by the time I get back."
So no, I'm just standing up because he smells like death there.
Does he?
He's got a
Why
lot
is
of
up?
death
No, I
about it.
fucking don't.
Ooh, get your monitor thing out. See if there's any ghosts.
Oh yeah, do it.
Get the ghost up out.
I tell you what, if the ghost tube says the real name, I'll tell you.
The big
Team
big
Muggy
lord
Liam.
says yes, he's back.
I love
You
big
know?
lords.
Hi
you know.
babes.
Hi, babes.
And Austin says there's always a random odd sock in every offshore guy's old laundry bag.
Yep, correct.
And a
I'm really
sock.
sorry, that was horrible.
I've
I bet.
never used a sock. Tried it once. It was just Sarah.
It chafes.
Yeah,
The chafes the head.
I just go out and get a
it's
dick
not
if
for,
I'm
it's
being
not
honest.
for me. I'm more of just a fucking. I just go for it.
Do you go over the belly or do you like fire it in the blood in the
Oh
lavy?
no, I like to put a hand on the wall and sort of lean it at 45 degrees
Okay,
over
yes.
the bowl and just
Straight
point
in the bowl.
straight in. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Hit
straight in the
water.
bowl. I'm the same as you.
You can't get it on the side. Sometimes it sticks and it's.
It does stick, and you got to give it a quick dick back loot.
Yeah, you don't want to be going in there.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Lord, you want yourself? Are you like over the belly, or are you like in the pan? How do you rock and roll things?
Oh, ain't a sock? They fucking about.
It does sock.
Is that why your feet smell?
Yeah. Ain't a sock?
Can I
Fucking
recommend
there you go.
Crocs?
Ain't a croc? Can you imagine walking in a croc? Like studying on fucking mayonnaise.
Oh, stop it for fuck's sake!
Hey,
Okay.
there's a fucking OnlyFans fucking little caveat in the market to be
I
up there.
swear to fuck, I am going to start my OnlyFans. I keep saying I'm going to do
You
it,
do
but
keep
I am.
saying.
I'm going to start an OnlyFans, and it's just going to be me eating
Can-
flaming hot monster munch.
So you're planning to like obviously create an OnlyFans account,
Yeah,
Stevosaurus.
yeah, why
That's
not?
going to only be you eating Monster Munch.
Yeah, just doing random shit like nothing important,
so there'll
nothing
be
exciting.
no tits out, no balls out, no
Just, but doing-
anus.
Ball, I
maybe
think
even
you'll
just-
find.
Maybe
Sorry,
even
yes,
just
a
sitting
ball, sorry,
at my
yes.
desk. Maybe just writing a procedure or whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just sitting typing away.
Okay.
Flaming hot monster munch.
Flicking the
Or
shoe.
maybe doing a bit of an ASMR type thing, you know, with the mic right in my mouth and be like,
Okay.
I might.
I
I'll
would,
see what, like,
I would hate that.
and then if I wanted to really fuck with people, I'd maybe like hint at my foot coming out and they'd be like, nah, just kidding.
Oh,
Just
okay,
kidding.
aye. I
Yeah.
better go change my socks.
That's
You
it.
know?
But the beauty of it is, it would just be completely satirical, and I would maybe charge like 50 pence a year.
Kyle.
So I'd be going for quantity over quality in
Austin
subs.
Russell says, "Is Lurch back on the sauce?"
Just for the day.
Just for the day.
Go, Kyle. Go look at Steve's thumbs.
Why?
Right.
It's like a big tear.
Oh,
What the fuck?
that's not a noise you make.
And weirdly enough, the one that looks like a big toe isn't the one that was completely shattered. I nearly got this thumb amputated about a decade ago.
Kyle, can you
That must
imagine
be
if his
about
big
15 years
tail
ago
looks
now.
like?
I know.
You know what? He's got a really ugly toe-looking fingers, but he's got a nice watch.
I do. You know what? My wife got me that for my wedding day.
Did you? Oh, fuck it.
And I only noticed. I only
find
noticed.
off again by the time.
Only noticed about a month ago she got the date engraved as well.
Did she?
Oh, she's so thoughtful. What did you get her?
A wedding.
I,
Oh,
let her,
wow.
I let her marry me.
I know exactly. I gave her a gift of fucking a manhood. Look at the specimen.
I'm not gonna lie, but after
Not having that. Sorry. Wise up.
Wow.
Are you joking?
Jesus, that was rude and hurtful.
Sorry.
Fucking hell. You would mock a man with a speech impediment. Jesus Christ.
I'm not
Yes,
gonna lie,
we would.
that's the best
No, no.
DHB wedding I've ever been to.
It's been
Really?
It was amazing.
Yeah, I
It was.
wasn't there though.
Were you
Scott.
invited to that one?
He wasn't there. I was there. I was best man.
Sorry, we didn't need a tuck shop.
Fuck. Okay.
And Tracy was adamant there was going to be no fancy dress.
Kyle,
so-
did you hear about the tuck shop at my wedding?
I did, yeah.
You did, yes. I
Made a fucking fortune.
fucking
It's
raked
been paid
it
for
into
that
it.
board.
I made a rare job of that tuck shop.
Still one of the best weddings I've been to, just for quantity of food alone.
Like if we have guests like visiting our home, like even like in-laws and stuff, you know, we can't say have a look at our wedding book because our wedding book is like just covered in cocks and
Caked in
a fucking
penises.
proper like £20 pick and mix menu from Lurch Monster.
I know. I need to change that now. It's five.
To a
it's
date.
it's 5 for 25 now.
I was at, so our friend Hambling, his wedding
He's got a
book-
cock in his book.
Yeah,
As he
yeah, and his missus went fucking mental about it.
Did she?
Yeah. It was
Rubes
not
laugh
good.
like fuck about our book, like
Yeah, but yours like that's you and the Rubes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Craig and his wife are not.
Fuck.
They're
at
not
that
like
end,
that.
His
Craig
Craig
and his
as well,
wife are a
though?
bunch of posh wankers.
I
what you
think
just
Craig.
said.
So
Really?
Craig would be happy with it, but Craig is also very much like, if you upset my wife, you're upsetting me. So he's like, you know, and I think his wife got very upset.
Right, okay.
Therefore, he got
okay.
very upset.
Shit.
fucking wise up naked my whole night. Fuck's sake. Let's rev his bike.
Fucking disaster, a wedding.
Let's break the fucking bike laws with his bike.
Ended up punching some guy and bursting his toes at the wedding as well. Got blood all over Craig's suit.
No, you
fucking
you
joke.
did.
So like this guy was bleeding, and falling about
At the
place.
man's wedding,
Yeah,
at your best friend's wedding.
Yeah, so the guy's like, fuck, there's a guy falling about the place and being a dick to everyone, and I'm trying to say, folks, just fucking ignore him, he's pissed, he's just a prick. Leave him alone.
No, you didn't punch him.
So I'm over speaking to some people, and I see Craig and Tracy having a chat, and this guy butts in, and I can see Tracy's wee face going on, and I think, she's gonna fucking, I know what she's like. She's gonna give him what
She'll
for,
bite.
and the guy's pissed, and he's just gonna be a knob. So like, I better go over there and cool it down.
Okay.
And I get in between them. By the time I get there, the guy's like basically telling Tracy to fuck off. I was like, don't you dare tell my wife to fuck off. And he literally got in her face and went, fuck off. And, you know, drinks in, wets out.
You clogged him.
I punched him in the face, yes.
At your friend's wedding.
You know what? I did get a lot of respect for you there, actually.
I felt that, like, as soon as I did it, I was like, oh, what have I fucking done? Oh my God. But then Craig took the guy up to his room. And when his wife answered the door, apparently she was like, oh, what's he done now? Like,
Really?
So,
Oh,
so
previous.
I, you know what? I still, to this day, I'm like, oh, I should have never have done that, because that was like, there was no need for it. It could have just like walked her away and be like, forget me as a dick.
no. Right, okay.
But I didn't, and as much as I regret it, it's one of these things. You know, it's happened now.
Albie says in the chat room that I wish my husband would punch someone for me. No? Punch you, Albie.
I'm sitting thinking, should we call Eliza?
Do it.
Should we?
On the Skype
What's she
phone.
likely
Will
to
we
be
get in
doing?
trouble? Will clearly get me in trouble?
No.
Just because I know her number off by heart. I was thinking who I know.
For can we
On the
bite,
Skypes.
Can we bite on for another 90 minutes? Because I'm
90 minutes.
ordering alcohol.
Well, Steve needs to get awake in a sharpish, so it can't
I've
be,
got,
it
yeah,
can't
I've
be
got-
too long.
I'm back. This is my first day back at work tomorrow. After
Why do you want to be on for 90 more
Oh, shit, I'm
minutes?
still getting paid.
I'm ordering alcohol.
Magic?
You're ordering
Better log
alcohol.
off in an hour.
Well, it's just 20 minutes to 25 minutes delivery. So
Who are you ordering alcohol from?
AD's side shop on delivery.
But you've got plenty. You've got like a whole box of beer here.
No, but I went
I
on
could just
empty.
get a ride round to the corner.
Can't order
Sorry?
fucking empty
I
2020.
get around to the corner and then I'll take it in the van.
Why don't you nip away with Kyle in the car, go get some fucking empty 2020, come back,
You know,
and we're
you're
sorted.
Are
Speaking
you
about,
really saying you're going to spend a solid 20 minutes in here with Stephen alone?
Steve and I can fucking rock a show, man. I'm
we
telling
can
you.
speak the biggest amount of piss.
We
ever
are the
for-
biggest shit speakers in the world, also. Let me tell you.
Absolutely.
Dads are us.
I mean, the fans might hate it,
they?
though, of course,
Yeah,
but
the
are
jokes
you
are terrible.
both going to gently
No,
go?
I tell you what, why don't we phone the Skype phone and then
Yeah,
I can,
on you
we
go.
can update you the whole way?
That's
Oh, you
fucking
could-
Or we
great
could just
idea.
wait until I press deliver
No.
now.
How
fair,
about, no, because 90 minutes.
No,
No, it's 20, 25 you
20 to
said.
25 minutes. I'm just like getting a time frame.
This must be fun.
'Cause I'm still-
Well, when do you need to be home?
when do you
When's
wanna go-
bedtime?
when do you wanna leave by?
There's no set time.
Oh,
I'm
there
just-
is, clearly,
I'm
because
just
you were just
aware-
upset about it.
Look, I wasn't getting upset. My point is that this is my first day back at work tomorrow after having been off with being ill. So I can't be turning up tomorrow and be like, oh, sorry, I was at pals.
Why
last
do
night."
you bear
Steve, you could
head off
just
in the
go-
car?
Steve, you could just
Call
go.
on
I'm
the
positive.
Skype.
I'm positive you get another couple of days off.
I would probably have to prove it.
Yeah, I'll send you a fit test.
A wee bit.
How do you have you got a fake test?
Because he's
I'm
Gen
a
Z.
bad bitch.
Do you know that? Do you know if
could-
you put orange juice
You know
on those tests, they
Oh.
come up positive?
Aye, but
Can you
the
fill out one
test
of
is
those toe
orange.
tags for me? And I'll be like, I've genuinely died.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I've got some in the van.
I'll be like, look, I woke up.
I tell
It was
you
fucking
what,
freezing.
we'll do
I
a,
realised it was
we'll
in
do
a
a
fridge.
photo shoot. I've got a stretcher, a body bag,
Magic.
a bit of toe tag. Should we? Should we do a photo shoot?
Please,
A
Yeah.
dead photo shoot.
please.
I'll do a photo of me teabagging and be like, is that?
Wait a minute. Is a body in the van?
Gaff, no.
Is it not?
Where did you have to take it?
I'm not telling you.
Is that like a morgue area? You've
Yeah,
got to,
a
you just drop it at
mortuary.
the hospital or?
No, should we? It's a mortuary with like fridges and
I'll be
trays.
safe.
There's
Oh,
fridges.
it's like no,
There's
Steve.
fridges and trays.
Have you ever heard the phrase "dead silence"?
It wasn't a 61 Hayton Road, was it?
No, 63. Have you ever heard the phrase "dead silence"?
Austin says, put the toe tag on Steve's thumb.
It's a fucking do it. Have you got any more?
That's good. That actually,
have you got any tags with you?
I can't because they're like my
Are they
company's own.
monitored?
No, it's so it's
But we know. But if you can show us one, we'll try and find some on
We,
eBay.
we can
know.
blank out your company's name.
no, because it's not. It's like the design of them, like the way they're
Oh,
laid
is
out.
it?
I know.
Oh,
right, okay. Yeah,
Because
no,
a
I
lot
don't-
of them are
no,
blank.
I
and
don't want to
some
get
of
you in
them-
any trouble.
Abby
Thank you.
Skinner, our best friend Abby Shabby Abby, says that her kid's got COVID. She can drop you a fucking test.
Oh, what?
Drop me a child.
Just go and just go and lick one of our kids or something.
Well,
no,
mate,
it's all
it
good.
mean-
I genuinely don't want any more time off.
Right, I'm phoning
See
Eliza.
that week I was
Eliza.
off. I've come back and I haven't got a fucking clue what's going on with any of my stuff.
Why
I'm
don't
like,
you pay her nip off in the car and keep us updated
Yes,
on Skype?
do that.
What you're
It could
doing?
be like fucking. Remember, Annika Rice used to be out. in
Oh,
the field,
yes!
keeping everyone up to date.
Like
Challenge
like,
Lurch.
challenge
Have you
Annika.
ordered it? Have you already ordered it?
Wait, do it.
Tesco. I thought we were going to.
Tesco's fucking far away, mate.
Tesco.
What about the? I thought it was the wee little corner shop that would
Aye.
treat you to in the limo.
The big Tesco.
Nick can't open.
The big
Oh, whatever.
Tesco's getting a Burton and a fucking Dorothy Perkins. In it.
Right,
Listen,
okay, are we going now then?
Tesco.
Right.
No, listen. It's now like 7 minutes to 10. So
Oh, I thought it'd be
Tesco.
close.
You're gonna have to go to a
It's
shop
done.
really close.
Exactly, you're done.
Right, okay.
Unless you've got
So you
somebody
are
who can
ordering
sell
then.
things past 10 p.m., you're fucked.
Are you wanting a pint of milk?
Absolutely
not
not.
fucking
Pause
really.
in the copy.
I'm off it.
Right, okay, right. So,
Well, take a Dr Pepper if you've got one.
Do you not have any
Oh,
more
Dr.
like
Pepper.
spirits you can have that you can find yourself taller?
Yeah, an electric melon. I'm in the mood for an electric melon
But
before
it's
I do my
nearly
closer.
10 p.m. You're fucked,
I
man.
know, I might do my closer.
On a Sunday.
I'm bursting for a pee. Can I get the mic?
Yeah. So, Kyle.
Yeah, that's what now. For a pee.
Sorry, no, give me. I'll be fine.
No,
Give me
Kyle, you
5,
missed
10
this.
minutes.
I went for a pee about maybe half an hour ago, and Steve.
How was
here-
it? More importantly,
Well, it wasn't bad, but it could have been better.
Did it burn?
However, Steve here took the longer cabled microphone there, followed me upstairs, and tried to record me urinating.
Oh, that was nice of him.
You
It
left
was
the
nice
door
of
open.
him.
It was his own fault.
Oh well, what can you do?
It wasn't my
I
fault.
really need a fart, but I'm really nervous in case it's loud.
Go,
Do it.
Kyle, go.
Do it,
I
Kyle.
get the feeling it won't be. No offense.
Don't stand up. Okay, okay.
That was so pretty.
That was
the gayest fart I've ever heard in
That
my
was
life.
the gayest part.
that was like that was
Right in your
almost
face. That's
like
it. I'm so sorry.
If you look up faggot in the dictionary, there's a that sound there playing.
Right, so for that man who knocks at the door, say
Okay.
85 till him.
What?
85.
You've got to give the driver a code.
Have you?
Aye, so you'll be here.
Whoa,
before-
Oh, don't even get me fucking
stop,
started on
stop. There is like a pube-like hair hanging out that microphone.
Don't lick it.
It probably just
On
flew
the
off his-
side.
flew off his
See it?
bum hole.
Have you
see
ordered
that?
drink online?
2 bottles of Mad Dog, 20 of sterling, and a pint of milk. 60
them.
quid.
Jesus Christ! How much?
Could be cat hair.
For 2 pints, sorry, okay, so £60 for 2 bottles of Mad Dog. So Mad Dog's what, 10
Why
pound a
is
piece?
the
£10 a
fuck
bottle.
£20,
My
right?
fucking fags were fucking a tenner extra,
£30.
Can't call them that.
and a pint of milk was £2.50.
So that's £30 again.
Fucking Thatcher's Britain.
£60?
£60.
You're kidding
Fit
me.
number. Oh fuck!
Why
I
would you
forgot
pay
number.
that for fuck's sake?
85.
85. Right.
Great.
So if in little Mahatma coat knocks at the door, take him in. We'll put him in the podcast. It'll be fucking
Could
gold.
you
Big
fucking
Lord
imagine?
says that was not a fart.
What was
that was a poof.
Ooh, that was a poof.
Hey!
That wasn't a fart. That was a poof.
Did that work?
But
Oh, it's not working. Oh, shit, it's not
No,
working.
it's
Oh,
not,
no,
is it?
fuck.
I like how Kyle's come back and he's not tell us about the death he just encountered.
I know
And
exactly.
he said a costume
Oh.
change.
Have we put the
Oh.
fucking monitor on yet?
New shit, different day.
Are we going to try and contact this recently deceased? Or
Aye, where's this ghost tube?
where's it at?
Come through the board. Well, I'll switch it off.
That's okay. Well, I'll stick it on then and see what it says.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Jesus,
Fizzy
wet.
juice.
85. That's a number, is it?
Aye.
Yeah.
Tell us about the dead body.
Oh, it was just in our nursing home. She was quite peaceful in bed, if I'm being honest.
Oh, bless.
Oh, don't, shut up, Stephen. Oh, bless, indeed.
A great way to go. Peaceful
Is it
in bed.
fuck?
What? How else? How do
If
you
I'm
want to
gonna
die?
go, I want to go fucking like a rad like fisted too hard or something, like torn in half.
Fisted too hard.
Yeah, or you know like
Fucking
when
Forbes too.
Aye, so big that I fucking pass out and just die.
Do you mind?
Stop looking at me when you say that, Kyle. Like,
I'm begging.
Was there not a guy from West Hill arrested because he'd buggered his wife with a dildo and she died?
That's right, yes, aye.
Really?
Fucking mental,
See, that's
yeah.
how I want to go. Can you
But
imagine that?
instead
Writing
of,
that on your
like,
gravestone.
Instead of being like, shit, she's bleeding and
We're
someone's
looking at a
wrong,
spooky
better
tale here, for God's sake.
better phone an ambulance. He
Oh, what was
fucking
that
just
saying?
all he did was dump the body. I think.
Get it over. I want to see it. Get it over.
Kyle, make it spooky.
So
She was
That's not spooky for fuck's
She
sake.
was peaceful in bed.
She had nice rings on.
Can I
Sorry?
She
She
wore
had
a
a nice
blue
ring on.
blouse.
Her
She
accent,
did
her
have a nice
outfit
ring
was really nice.
Yeah.
I'm not. I
Wow.
see.
Stupid.
Oh,
Too stupid.
Oh, he's got the fucking ghost app on.
What did
can I read it? I'm
Stupid.
deep.
Who's stupid? The fuck are you talking to,
Great.
Ghost?
Steve, I've
Afraid.
got to sleep here tonight.
Oh.
Would you do?
Oh, go see it over. I'm
Love.
blind.
Love.
Oh,
Shut up.
with this fucking filter.
I-
Can I, it says, and the papers can, like, died peacefully or died suddenly. I mean, it died spectacularly. Sorry, I can't help it. It better, like, use cunts. If I die before you use it, better say,
Lurch died spectacularly
Oh, aye.
in the paper.
Oh,
We'll
fuck.
see.
Believe me, I will spend
Lurch
days
died in
composing
true
the
Forbes
perfect...
fashion.
when you die,
Oh,
we
yes.
are parading your body through Teledrone.
I'm
on
going to
top of
strap
a
your
pole.
body to the top of a fucking double-decker bus. I'm not going to go
Oh
through
my
Tilly.
god!
I'm
Before
gonna.
I start
No,
here,
I vote. We have you not seen the guy that turned his cat into a drone?
Oh my god, yes!
No.
We should do that with Lurch.
The guy's cat died. So what he did was he put the drone body, so the cat's body over a drone, so the legs and arms were out over the wingspans, and he flew the cat around.
Bit of taxidermy. Fucking genius.
Amazing.
Genius, man.
Two of your favourite things combined.
Exactly, cats and drones.
There's a new way that you can spread your ashes with a drone.
Is there?
It's called
Ashes.
yeah, it remains
like-
ashes.
like
Yeah,
fucking
Why is that
Grandma-
Grandma Scott was fucking spread in fucking Nescafe jars? What the fuck?
no, you know what? Whatever works for you, I suppose. She's a crafty lady.
Nescafe jar.
I know, honestly, she's a twin sister, my grandma, right?
Don't
She's a
worry,
fucking twin.
you'll be
Did
in
you
an
see that they
Azira
got
cup.
sprayed it into the wind and it blew back in your faces?
It was like
fucking-
something like a fucking Big Lebowski, yeah? Like, my dad had half it in a box, and he teen a box, he was like, "Ooh." Teen a box, and my grandma's twin showed up, and I'm like, this is surreal, because it's her.
Oh.
I'm like, it's her. She's spreading her.
When you say twin, like double twin.
They're the same ma.
Identical twin.
apparently.
So
Well, no, I know, but some
Through the
twins are like
grapevine.
not identical and some are identical.
Identical. Like
Oh,
the
okay,
same
right.
fucking Roy Cropper message bag that every fucking grandma had in the 90s.
Okay, right.
So, like, she fucking opened this Roy Cropper message bag, and, like, my dad's like, ooh, here's, like, half my grandma.
Oh,
And I'm like, is
no.
it that half, this half? Is it? And then my grandma's sister, boof, Nescafe jar, Nescafe jar, Nescafe jar. Hey, come on. It was like the end of a fucking Grand Prix at the Formula One. Yeah. Fucking hour, man. I'm like, oh,
So
well.
it must have been 2 Halloweens ago. We were out with. It wasn't just Felicity; it was our cousins as well. So like four of the girls fucking walking around the housing estate.
Right.
Some cunt setting off fireworks, and we're like, "Oh, good Ian." Like,
Oh,
what the
nice.
fuck you playing at? So anyway, we get Halloween out of the way, and we get home. We're like, "Oh, fucking fireworks! Shit all over us! Fuck's sake!"
Yeah, debris.
And then like a couple of days later, Tracy finds on Facebook that someone was like, "Oh, it's on about the fireworks, but we're spreading ashes."
No,
Yeah,
So we
common.
came home with dead people on us.
they were using fireworks.
Yeah.
Spread the ashes.
So yeah, we got covered in.
That is
Ash.
wonderful.
Dead
Fucking hell.
Covering grandma.
Yeah, it's
Oh, the grandma.
yeah, pesh.
Holy shit. So, going way back to start the show, Kyle, well, I have to ask you, before you get pulled away of some unimportant business,
Pulled off.
before you get pulled off, so you've gone to the dam,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Now,
we're back to this.
and you've gone onto the grinder.
Yeah.
Was that your first port of call?
Yeah.
Or do you know, like, there's areas you can go, I have no idea.
He's not even on
Is
the
there
plane.
areas you can go to?
He's buying the fucking Wi-Fi on the plane to go and grind.
How long?
Stop it. 'cause
It's
you know
like
I am.
£8. He said it was £8 to buy the Wi-Fi on the plane.
You're kidding me.
That's what he told me when he came
Would
in.
have only been going down to
Jesus
Schiphol. It's
wept.
like a fucking, what would you have been, Heathrow, 40 minutes? Or did you go
Heathrow.
straight from Aberdeen?
Edinburgh.
Oh, Edinburgh. So
Aye.
like, what, we were fucking
What,
like
an
55
hour?
minutes, an hour.
An hour
An hour
tops.
and 40, I think.
Really?
Okay,
What was
okay.
that?
Did you get changed in a phone box like Superman? Because you ain't got Crocs on right there.
No, you know what? I got changed
you
in a
get changed?
mortuary.
Did you really?
My clothes are still sitting on the floor.
No, they're not.
But I thought I just come straight here and then
That's my grandma's Crocs. Why are you sitting there like that?
well, I just thought I'm gonna be the last one in Rama, so I just get
I
changed.
wish I'd
in.
kept your white cock now. Fucking hell. What's with-
Oh yeah, you should have.
Oh, no.
See,
So-
if I'd known you so long ago when the big man passed away, we might have got my old man's shoes back.
Oh,
My dad lent for him shoes years ago, and we never seen them again. I'm pretty sure someone was probably going through his cupboard like, that's a really nice pair of black shoes. We'll bury him in them.
oh, fucking
Fucking
hell.
old man's
yeah.
shoes.
Why is one bigger than the other?
Fucking hell. Why is one size 13 and one size 11? Oh,
Call back to show number 1.
show number 1. Holy
Go,
fuck.
there you go. There's a fucking little segue to the award ceremony again.
Oh,
What best odd size shoes?
Do we know do we know what ones we're doing?
well,
Do I have a list?
We talked about the ones that Lurch had preset.
5.
Uh-huh.
5.
We've asked the listeners to bring up their own new ones. So they have a week now. Pardon me. In fact, you know what? No, listeners, you've got until let's see, until Wednesday.
Aye.
So Wednesday to give us your suggestions, and then what we'll do is in our chat group on the DHB Radio Show stroke chat group in the
A stroke chat?
Facebook's stroke chat group. You're in there. And is that we'll make a poll then on which 3 more awards from your suggestions will make it to the final cut. So in total, we'll have fucking 8 awards, right, for the final, for next week's awards show.
Okay.
Is that a good plan?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were going to say something
That was as
else.
far as going.
I was waiting
So,
for it. Okay.
we're going to have we've got 5 preset. We need 3 more.
Do we know
Best
what they
eyebrows.
No,
are? Oh,
that's going to be the audience suggestion. You see,
The 3, Kyle, not the 5. The 3.
3.
we're going to have suggestions over the next.
Oh, there'll be 5
few
overall,
days.
and then the 3 are okay. Yeah.
Yes,
sorry.
exactly. Aye. So, and then we'll create a whole new 8 categories. So there will be, I believe, from what I gather, there will be some kind of trophies
There's
involved.
prizes, boys. There's
There's
prizes.
prizes.
You'll be
involved.
in it to win it.
I
You've
swear,
got
there
to
better be
be-
some in.
I swear to fuck.
related.
I swear to fuck. If they're not here by the fucking next week, I'll be fucking raging.
I'm sorry, Kyle. There is no Only Gay in the Village award in this one.
Not
sadly,
yet.
But
So,
well, not yet.
I'm voting
no.
on Big Lords and Abbey
Not
to come through here.
yet. That's it.
I was actually thinking it should be fun. My very sexy flatmate. Yes. I knew we were gonna say that.
Who's your very sexy flatmate? I don't know.
So Lurch has an absolute stiffy for my flatmate,
But she's like 15.
who is half his age.
I know,
Whoa,
exactly.
fit is you fucking.
How
12?
old is she?
half his
I
age, that's
do
got to be
wish
at
she was
least like
24.
30.
Is she legal?
Yeah, older than me, but like
Is you keen for the pumping?
Austin
Probably,
Russell here, by
actually.
the way, has said best story never mentioned on the show.
Go get Austin. Austin.
Brady Bobby's Bobby. We did a whole show, Austin, about Brady Bobby's Bobby.
We never
For
got
God's
the end of
sake.
it, though.
We even showed the photographs on the fucking show, Austin, of Brady Bobby's Bobby.
can I see it? I never saw
That big
it.
fucking. I'll show you that photograph.
Was that a threat?
They're wonderful.
Austin, go phone in and tell me about the story you told me inside the shop the other day.
Sorry, we've got a message from Apex Pred 1 Tour 92. It says, as Forbes' last flatmate, I'll collect his best comeback award. Like, oh, well, that's well.
Are we voting on who gets the awards?
We all vote. It's a group
Like a
discussion.
Google Forms?
We'll
sort
be
of-
well. No, when we get the awards, finalized, then in our group chat that we have, we'll discuss who gets what.
Putting a Forbes between.
A Forbes between you. Oh dear.
Go get Apex Predator phone in and tell us what the fuck he found that day.
Apex spread. Apex spread
Aye,
one.
what did you find that day? Did he
Apex
carry a
Predator,
bag
phone
of
in
receipts?
right
Was he
now.
in a wardrobe?
No, I know where he was. He was behind the door. He was on the floor. Don't laugh.
I'm not.
It's
I
not
don't know
funny.
what's funny.
Did he like lose his balance with his odd
Apex
size
Predator
shoes?
had to. Apex Predator had to boot the door in to get him in. To get into the room
That's so fucked up, man.
because he was lying dead on the floor.
He's lucky it wasn't me or you that found him, because we would have been like teabagging him. Like,
I
"Come
would
on,
have had
go,
my
you cunt."
balls in his eye sockets. I would have thought, oh my
hold
god,
on,
yes.
he's not faking it.
Oh, it's real. Oh shit.
So
Oh,
when
you know.
he got to get in, come on, they're like, there's when they eventually postmortem him, they'd be like, there's a testicle here in his eye.
Apex Predator, feel free to call in on 01316 180 646 to be on the part show.
No,
I missed
And,
that. What was that
um,
number again?
That was 01316 180 646.
or Austin, go phone in on
01316 180 646.
and tell us how you ruined a former guest's MMA career.
I want to hear about this too. So,
MMA.
we can't cover this. until the next award show.
Oh, fucking hell, 8
Okay.
years. I can't wait that long. I'll be dead.
8 years, behave yourself. So,
Go on, Austin,
At least
phone
his
him.
flatmate might be old enough by then.
Oh, here, go phone your flatmate.
Should we?
Yes.
we can't
Okay, but-
phone your flatmate.
Well, we could.
How old is she?
She's 21.
She's all enough, Taylor.
She's 21,
enough.
okay.
Hold
well,
on.
Fucking child.
She's all enough.
If
boy.
there's
Shut
grass
up.
on the wicket, let's play cricket.
Wait, let me go. Let me
let's-
go and see. Let me see where she is right now.
We say
actually.
that, but then we're
Fucking
also
hell.
like,
She's
"Ew,
working."
pubes."
What do you mean? Well, that's better.
What do
Get
you
her
mean
work
see where
mates
she
on.
is? Get her at work, for God's sake.
We got
Wait,
each other on
If,
Find
if Can you find her phone?
Yeah, I can find Eliza. I can find my friend.
You can track your friends
look,
and
that's all my
family.
friends.
You're kidding me. What's that on?
That's
Oh,
On like Snapchat?
no,
or?
just on Apple. That's Eliza.
That is
that's
creepy
Billy.
as fuck.
Is it? Oh, that's in the half it. So
I
this
don't
is-
want people
stalker
tracking
app.
my
Really?
movements.
That's.
Although seemingly on Snapchat you can't do that.
I
but
can
you
track all these
your-
people. Yeah, look how much people.
Yeah, you can track me as I think one guy as well too. Yeah, so
Kyle, dial up her number.
so Lurchy, right? If we dial her number, only you speak.
Hello.
Oh no, we're not.
No, we have to do that.
She's working. She won't pick up.
But she'll pick up. She'll pick
Okay.
phone her fucking work if you have to. Phone the fucking manager.
I'm right phoning her.
What's her name again?
I'm not telling you.
What's her name?
What's her name?
Kyle, I need
You don't even know her name. Fuck's sake! Like, oh, it's going, Lurchy, it's going. Wait, give her the sweet,
won't
sweet
pick up.
patter.
Don't pick up. Why did I do
Yes.
My bum. Oh my god, my bum's
Welcome
cracking.
to the easy
Haha,
voicemail.
fuck you.
I'm sorry, but the
Oh, don't say your number.
is not
What?
available.
Thank you. Oh my god, who am I messaging?
Can.
Go on,
Where
you
does she
tell
work,
me.
Kale? Kale, where does she work? Can we leave her a voicemail? Can we phone her work? How about we mute?
When it does the bit where it says the number,
Leave a
And then-
voicemail.
and then we unmute to leave the
No.
voicemail.
Well, phone Eliza.
Why?
Why?
So she's
No.
ripping a piss out of
What
you?
can we say to Eliza?
Well, she just ripped the piss out of Claire.
Why don't we just phone the talking
Phone
clock?
Liza. Fuck you. Do it. In this voice. Do it right now. In this voice. Phone Liza.
Where does she speak?
Okay.
Bad.
Voice. Hello. She won't answer it. She'll be like, wait up. Eliza, are you there? Oh, go phone your
Ma,
She hung up.
this is a great segment of the show. Let's
Isn't
go
it just I
some-
know people are glued.
Aye.
We've got 25 people watching this shit, and we're just speaking shit. I'm like, what's that about?
Right, can I start telling you?
Austin says that next
Are we
week
phoning Claire?
Next week, you'll
he'll
phone your-
tell the story.
Okay, it's fucking A.
Austin, will you phone the show? Or Austin, how about you come on the show? How about you come in for a show, sit on a microphone, and tell us your stories?
I'll feed you.
What was
He'll
he said?
feed you.
He
He'll
ruined-
give you
No,
beef.
he's offshore next week.
Is he offshore next week? Austin is.
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, I haven't seen Austin for years.
I know, he fucking misses you.
He's handsome as fuck. I love him. I do. He's a good guy.
You see his glasses fucking wise up.
He's got glasses now.
Aye, but they look like fucking. He's forgot to
Spiggy
take.
fuck.
He looks like he's been in fucking chemistry in class and forgotten to take them
For
off.
those of you in the
Brilliant.
chat room and of course on the podcast, Austin and I used to work together back in the day on the Doors, and Austin was our grenade. So you know, like if you
Give
work
us an Austin story, your best Austin story.
well, no, I can't.
no,
because-
no, just because
So-
he's listening. He's there.
Right, so Austin was like, wait, any good door team is worth its salt, right? You have like a certain kind of way you work things. So you have your visual deterrents, which were myself and you know there were bigger kind of guys who were.
Oh, I'm not got in there.
bulkier.
Look at him.
Exactly.
He's got
right.
Crocs on.
They- you'd have your visual deterrents, right? But then you'd have like your talkers, who
coolers.
were your coolers,
Coolers,
yes.
yeah.
You'd have the coolers go out and do the sweet, the charming guys, the guys who could speak. We had a guy called Stevie. We had a guy called Stevie. Who'd go in, right? Who'd go in and
Why
be like,
did you rub your
charming and-
monobrow there?
Fuck off. Who'd go in and do the sweet talking and hey guys, cool down, it's all cool, you know. But myself and your brother Chuckles would be like the visual deterrents in the background. Like here's these two fucking beasts who can steam in and wreck the shit if they have to, but we're not going to because you're being the cool guy, you see, you know.
Yeah.
And then you had your grenades, right? The grenades were the guys. Austin and Tic Tac were our two grenades. So these were the guys who didn't look like they were weapons, but they would kind of like blend into the background a little bit, you see. And like Velociraptors would kind of like
Absolute
would
ninjas.
flank the fucking targets.
Yeah.
So if they decided that violence was the answer, the grenades would steam in and fucking destroy shit. Wait, Skype, it's on. Someone's calling. Someone's calling right now. Oh, cheers.
That's Eliza.
You're spilling white stuff all over the place, Lurch.
I was telling a story there.
Hello, caller.
Oh, damn. Hello.
Hey. How are you? Your man got pushy through the door. And they're like
Where's
Papa
it? Can you go
Dogs.
spell out for
From
me?
Thursday. Should I understand what you're saying?
Sorry, go ahead. Liza, I'm sorry. It's these thugs that are being rude and they're being awful. How are you doing, Liza? You're on the show, by the way, just so you know. We thought we'd phone somebody who we like.
But nobody answered, so we phoned you.
So we phoned you instead.
Oh, we've not plugged the light back in, by the way.
I don't care. Eliza, how are you doing? Hello.
I'm alright.
Are you working or are you just like masturbating? What's going on here? I'm sorry.
That's
I'm asking the
smart.
relevant questions.
I'm not working, but I'm writing my crew trainer application.
Your crew
She's like
trainer
doing
up.
application.
Is that code word for
Masturbate.
ripping the heat off it?
Oh my God,
Claire, I'm
please.
so
What?
fucking sorry,
That's too
Claire.
much.
I'm
This is
only
gonna
asking
do
the
me.
relevant questions.
Please don't ask my sister. She's flicking her.
She's
beard.
old enough, so you can ask me.
No, she's
It's
not.
grass no wicket. Let's play cricket. So listen, Eliza,
Child.
Fuck's sake.
how old are you, Eliza, now?
Huh?
How old are you now?
You'd feel real bad if I turned around and said that I was 12.
I would feel awful, but I know you're not 12.
Oh my
so get
God, I
fucked.
love you, Eliza.
I'm 12 and you just shouted, are you working?
Turn her off right now! Turn her off right now!
No, you can sit and think about what you've done. Go on, Eliza, rip him a new one. Call him a lisping cunt or something. Go on, tell him, do it.
I'll take over the show.
What was that, Toots?
Don't call her toots.
I'll take over the show.
Oh, Eliza says she's taking over.
Over to the DHB.
Okay, right, I'm hanging up now. I love you.
Hang up! Hang up on her right now!
Is Eliza
That
needing
was-
charged or something? Like,
Probably our batteries are fucked, clearly.
Can we phone Davey and Dent?
That's delightful.
is
Davy and
it?
Dent has gone dark. Why are
he
you
dyed
laughing,
his
Lurch?
hair.
Rubes says this is spectacular
Oh,
content.
that's amazing.
Austin says
good, is it?
Austin says he'll come on, nay bother.
Oh, are you here next week though, Austin? Ken?
Austin, you would be more than
confirm.
welcome. Are you here or are you available
And
next
take
week?
your safety glasses with you.
Take your safety glasses with you, yes, fucking
In
cockeyed
your
fuck.
broken car.
And your broken car.
I just
Oh, he's
thought
his
of
car broken
actually-
again.
I
That's
just,
because he bought like a fancy Range Rover and it kept breaking down.
But Ken, he just like loves buying a big car that
He does,
constantly
yes,
breaks.
he does.
Can I
Like
ask?
your brother.
What?
did we send Milwank that
No, not yet.
Clone of
you
vagina.
fucking get on it?
Well, I need you to take photos of me, Kyle.
Oh,
Because
To
I
get-
am,
to
I
get
am
him
his
hard.
lover.
that's fine, yeah, brother. I hope you get up.
I
First.
bought Steve. I bought a clone of Willie kit
I
for.
was here.
Austin says
he
his
was
broken
here.
car is fixed. But Austin, that's not a question we asked you. We asked you, can you make it for next week's show? If not, how soon can you make it for a show? Because we need you on to discuss about how you destroyed a man's MMA career
Well, leg kick.
I actually
with
sat.
with a leg kick.
I actually sat and cleaned my flat yesterday. and I was thinking,
You went a
Matt,
medal. Fucking Gen Z.
Just
oh,
I'll
fucking
say,
you
clean
like,
his flat. The
fucking
fuck?
wrap it right up.
Can we just go back a second there? You just said it
Fucking
ruined a
Jedward that
man's
can come to your fucking
MMA
stupid t-shirt
career
and you
with a
gype.
leg kick.
Allegedly, yes.
How can you have an MMA career if it's ruined by one leg kick? You were never
Because
having
you're
an
a
MMA career.
fanny. That's
Oh,
why.
why is that was even there?
What?
Little hands in my pockets.
I don't know who it is. I'm only guessing. I don't know whose career is wrecked.
Does anyone in Aberdeen have an MMA career as such?
Not
Not
anymore because
really,
Austin
no.
kicks them.
I can just do what he just did. What was
What was
that?
what was the Austin story you were going to tell?
Austin's away to India next week, so he can't
Oh, well,
come
I'm
in.
fucking Austin, phone now!
I realise Aberdeen has a couple of MMA training places.
There's a
I didn't
few
realise
places,
they were,
yes.
like,
Austin,
proper, like,
please fucking phone and fill
they're, like,
Steve in right now.
career-like places now, are they?
There's
I've,
the old-
I've not really kept on top of this.
There's the
Quite cool,
Spartan gym, I believe, as well, that train in MMA, from what I can gather. But,
Yeah, they like
but we've had
proper,
former
like-
guests of the show who have been MMA fighters.
Really?
We have.
Oh, would that be the Ferengi?
Ferengi boy.
Yeah.
He's been an MMA fighter.
Is he?
His career, though, was cut short.
By a leg kick from
I don't know why. I'm purely guessing. But seemingly, if we get Austin on, we'll know why.
He's got the face for it, isn't he?
He's got the face
One
for
of
it.
those
Yeah.
faces you just love to
You just
punch.
want to punch fucking
Yeah,
idea,
yeah.
you know.
Sadly, he looks a bit like me. Fuck.
Who, Austin, you mean?
No, God. No.
I'd punch his face like a heartbeat. I swear to God. He'd probably kill me, but I'd
I
punch
was
his
going to
face.
say, yeah, but I wouldn't say it out loud.
Do you know, there was
so
one
dangerous.
time allegedly somebody who might have looked extraordinarily like Austin, right? One time on the Doors, we had hypothetically, allegedly,
This is the new
directly
Pixar
below.
film.
Yes, exactly. New Pixar film based about bouncing. And imagine in this film, there was a security
Kinda
camera
bouncy.
facing down right on your doorway, and there's a woman sitting there just giving you dog shit for like an hour and a half about how baldy you are, how ginger you are, how fucking short you are, how ginger you are, and how baldy you are. Again,
Can I have glasses?
and like this character who is strikingly similar to Austin took this
Was it you?
woman and launched her like a fucking bazooka over the road, right?
Beautiful.
Now, of course, this woman who's a bit of a cunt then complained to said venue about being launched away because spent like an hour punching and abusing this poor ginger door steward, who then was given a voucher for a free meal and drinks the week after. Whilst this woman was working, had a straight past him with a smug look in her face. The little fucking dirty track-covered armed bastard.
I love these
Hypothetically.
stories.
Hypothetically.
I love this new Pixar film.
It's wonderful. Disney's taking a strange turn, and you had to come in the bar and eat a meal, and the whole time gloating it said Ginger Small, Angry Dorman, whilst eating her meal. that was great.
I'd have thrown her out.
You know.
I'd have waited till the starter arrived and then be like, you out. Don't have to give a reason.
Fuck
Just
your
get out.
steak.
You're too drunk. Fuck off. Just get them. Phone the police. Yeah, she won't leave.
I've got my star-proof vest on. I might need the day.
Nah, I wouldn't be putting
So,
that shit.
Kyle.
85. Tell him 85.
85, tell him. Oh, the door's going.
Go on, Steve. You're on
Here we
it.
go. How you doing, pal? 85. 85, sir.
Come in and be part of it.
Come in and be part of the show. Here you go. Feel free. Come in and get a seat, pal. There you go.
It's 85.
85. This man here.
4988.
4988.
I ordered it.
Okay, that's fine. Date of birth.
14988.
14988. I'm putting that out to the world. 14988. We're doing a live show, sir, to the world, you see.
What is the date?
Today.
No.
The date of your birth.
14988.
14988.
14th of September. You have really nice eyes, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It was lovely. I don't know what came over me. I just had to say it. He had really ugly eyes as well.
60 pound boys.
Way! Get the fucking out. The fucking delivery man.
That guy has literally
I don't know what
the
he's
door
saying.
has closed and all he's heard from behind it is, he must be
really
like, what a
fucking
bunch of
That
cunts.
delivery man barely had a word with the Queens. And he's
Oh,
standing
the fuck,
there.
right. The show's about to start.
Holy
Can I ask you
shit.
this? I've
2
never
bottles of
tried
MD
it.
2020.
Right, I need to go home.
Dad.
Let's go.
So, can I just,
don't know what came
can
over
I
me.
just tell the world?
Dirty bastard. That's near my tobacco. What I paid 20 quid for?
I'll take those. They're nice fags.
Fucking, get him back. With his fucking receding hairline.
Go
Can't
shout
have
at
your
him.
eyes
Go
back.
shout at
Get
him.
him back.
I'm Nate. I'll fucking get in trouble.
Can I just shout at the world here and tell you what happened exactly there was that Lurchy had organised a delivery late on there of some alcohol, stroke 2 bottles of MD 2020. Steve is right on the microphone. 2 bottles of MD 2020 and a packet of fags. Now, the combined cost of said 2 bottles of MD 2020 and the packet of fags and a pint of milk is probably about, we'll see, maybe 30 quid. However, this now is costing 60 quid. It was delivered by a barely fluent Eastern European man who came in looking nervous as fuck at the doorway. Who Kyle then told him he had lovely eyes.
I did. He did have lovely
Hey,
eyes.
fucking come in though, and he said come in,
He
eh?
came in, exactly,
fucking
give him his
right, he did.
dues. He came in. And
See, if I'm missing that chicken, I'm not going to be happy. I hope
He'll
he's
come in and offer to sell it to you tomorrow.
I hope he's taking a company
Missing a
fucking tights
chicken.
on.
right, so listen, we're going to have to call in the next show anyway because it's getting quite late on. Steve needs to get home.
Well, I was
He's
only
driving
joking.
me
I was
home first.
just trying to be funny with MD. That's all.
Aye. So, I've
give you another 10 minutes.
Sorry. Before we cut off, guys, we've got a story
Right.
from Lurch Monster.
So,
Why are you smoking a fag in my presence, you cunt?
hello.
That's the worst, honestly.
It's disgusting. It's like old school.
Give me a
pubs,
wise
isn't it?
up. That's fucking disgusting,
Oh
man.
no, now I feel guilty. I'm not smoking it.
Fucking horrible bastard. It's bad enough him smoking. Honking.
Hey, he doesn't tell his ma. I can't. They're shit. Are they? Why the fuck did he give me jewels? Clearly that's for them.
You know what? You know what it reminds me of? Remember when you used to work at clubs before the smoking
Yes,
ban?
exactly.
And
aye.
you'd wash your hair. Well, maybe I don't know if you had hair at that point, but you'd wash your
Say
hair. The
that,
next
yes,
day,
Steve.
the shower would just be fucking stinking of smoke.
Stinking, man. You know, you go home and your clothes are stinking that shit.
Yep.
Man, fucking hell.
And people used to be like, "You're reeking of Izzy Miyake."
Oh.
I'm like, "Well, it's better than reeking of smoke."
Kyle, you went under the range just a fucking
Marshmallow.
more.
I would.
Alright, let's fucking smoke two at a time. And
Go and
fucking
open
more.
that door wide open for fuck's
I'm gonna
sake.
smoke one at my arsehole this right. Might need two though. It might fall out.
Something to wedge it, and you need a cigar.
Right.
So,
okay.
can I
take the mic?
regale you with my story of the
Take
gas
the
man that came here? So, I got a letter through the door saying the gas man needs to have a look at my boiler. I'm like, tremendous yearly service.
Okay.
So, they say they're going to come between fucking 8 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which means get up at 5:30 in at fucking night. Right? You've got to get up fucking early because this cunt will knock at the door while you're fucking soaping up your fucking spuds.
Nice.
So,
There's nothing worse.
fucking, I'm up, I'm waiting. I'm like, fuck, I've beat the clock. I'm up before 8. So I'm like, fuck my day. I'm like, oh, shave my beard. So I got my mirror down here. Sorry, Kyle, am I fucking boring you?
Oh, sorry. What did I do?
You huffed.
I
Oh,
know.
no, sorry, not at all.
Huffed and
Shit.
fucked about your phone.
Can I give you a fucking, I'll give you a fag, you
I'll
fuck.
give you a fag, you fag. Fucking what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
So I'm up. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, fuck, I beat the guy. So I'm like fucking doing here, getting the best of light through that fucking window, shaving my beard. You know, I tidied up and I thought, right, I'm up the floor. So I'm up the floor, fucking, I'm, as the youth would say, vibing in my kitchen.
Ooh, we're vibing.
I was vibing about a fucking Frank Sinatra on the fucking radio. Vibed all the way backwards to the door. So I like
Sorry, carry on.
I like to mop all the way out and then go outside and wait for the floor to dry. Riveting. I don't think a boot prints are on a fucking clean floor. What are you on about?
Sorry, carry on. Sorry. I don't mean to. I'm sorry, my button.
Can I be honest? Eliza's just messaged me. I'm watching the show now and I can see you're smoking a fag.
Oh, you fag.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you fucking dyke. Joking, love you.
So, I fucking...
Sorry. He knows it's mine. It's not even me, it's him.
It's all right, I'll wait.
sorry, Lurch, sorry.
So I fucking mopped...
Now you know how fucking poor Pink felt for so many years.
I know, I've morphed. Right, I'm quitting, fuck yous. So I mops my way at the door and I fucking comes out, right?
And getting cut off.
Oh, yes.
Can't imagine
I
anything
hate
worse.
it.
I hate it so much I'd probably
See when
email
folks
the
speak
show.
over you. They're trying to tell a joke or a story.
Or try to read it in email.
Or like, see back in the past when Lurch would just to you, and you try to tell a story and be like, oh, wise up, oh, chickens, fucking bullshit, wise up, here we go.
Hate it.
He was the worst for that shit. Sorry, Lurch, carry on. I apologize. Please carry on. I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to speak. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to speak over you. I apologize. I just at times my voice goes a bit overdrive. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. It just carry on, please, sir. I don't mean to interrupt.
So the gas man was
Chickens. We were speaking about Minecraft the other
That's
day.
right. Yes, I
Yeah.
remember the fucking the house got
Yeah.
full of chickens. That's right. It was
And
a
then the
nightmare.
big chicken got
That
built
was
on
a
top of it.
nightmare. Holy shit! It
Hilarious.
was a total nightmare.
Oh, so funny.
Sorry, go ahead, carry on.
Lols.
Carry on. Sorry, I apologize. I can only apologize for my behaviour. It's too far. It really is too far. It's insulting to what it is, Lord Shady. But please take your story, take the bridles, and go with it.
Take over the show. Go.
The floor's yours. You've got a standing microphone.
On
Go
3,
ahead.
2, 1.
It's yours.
So I got a fucking
And
letter
you're on
for the
time.
gas money, right?
We're waiting.
Right.
And I thought, right, I'll fucking get up early.
Excuse me.
I'll try and beat him because see when you're soaping your sp-
You can't beat him up. He's,
Oh my god, hurry up!
Jesus Christ, I know.
I should have heard this before.
No rush, yeah. Fuck's sake, Lurch.
So I'm on
You've
my way to the
changed.
door, right? I'm on my way to the
Okay,
door and I'm
okay.
coming out. And I fucking goes inside.
That was rude, Steve. I don't even why we did that as well. That was
I need to go
too
for a
far.
pee.
So do I, actually.
You want to go cross
We'll
the
do
streams?
together, across
Seen
streams.
Ghostbusters?
I'll take a sink.
Here you go, Steve. Here's the mic.
Sorry, Lurch, you were saying so. Gasman comes, meter. Holy fuck, what a cost? Wise up.
Aye, you're guaranteed he'll turn up just as you're soaping up your
Just as
spuds.
you're having your spuds soaped up as well, too. That's the worst time to
hate
get
it when
you.
that happens.
I hate when that happens. See, when your balls are all soapy as fuck.
And the
that's just
gas man turns up.
The gas man arrives. Don't worry, Steve's away now, so you can speak now, you see. It's fine.
You need to piss.
He's got a piss now, you see. So do I, but I'm going to piss in a jar here. I'll be fine. I'll be good to go. Oh, Steve, for fuck's sake. Okay. All right. Where you go with that microphone? Where you go with the microphone, Steve?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm sorry, guys. Can
having
you
a
hear that?
fish.
Can you hear that rustling sound? That is Steve and Lurch away with the microphone upstairs.
The gas man was coming to see me.
That is
So I
Lurch.
thought I'd better get
Up
up
the
early
stairs
because
to
he
lobby.
comes between 8 and 6.
Okay, yes, aye.
Oh, you're yanking hard on that cable, man.
Stop! Don't pull too hard on the cable, for fuck's sake! Right, the cable's at full extension. I don't know if you see the camera, but cable's at full extension. Let's put the camera in a bit so you can see. Look, see, here you go. Camera's full extension to the shit box.
I'm actually on my knees while Steve's got his dick out. Yeah.
Why are you in the lobby
Sounds
too
like
as
a
well?
party. Can I come?
That's a fair hose. I can hear it. Can you hear that?
Yeah, but the power always comes from the small one, eh?
That's true. Exactly. Aye.
You're having
Why
a
are
bit
you
too much
laughing?
fun.
Because he just fnarted.
Amazing.
For those of you in the Bagwell podcast world, we can't see Steve or Lurch right now. They're upstairs with a long microphone cable, pishing.
Shagging or something.
I had no idea. For fuck's sake, it's ridiculous. So Lurch's on his knees in the top of the stairwell.
Scott.
Yes.
He thinks he's needing a shite now.
Fucking please get him having a shite. I'm wanting to hear when that shit hits the pan.
Get that blumph.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
That was a good pish.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Steve's penis.
Yeah, Steve's penis. Thank you very much, Steve's penis. Oh, that was delightful. That was the highlight of the show. That was Steve's penis.
That was
there.
a lot to witness.
It wasn't really. It really was. Like the extension on the cord there. I can see why Lurgy bought a super long cable there to feed the microphone.
That's not the first time Steve's penis did a clap.
Right. Okay.
It definitely will not be the last.
So Lurgy gas man, fucking hell, he's angry with you.
Turns up just as you're soaping up your spuds.
Spuds.
Are you in past?
No, sorry.
That's fine, actually. Ace.
He'll just stand there. He's happy enough.
Ready fucking so.
How about you move, eh? Fuck's sake. I've missed that clip so much. I have missed that. I'm sorry. For those of you who are new to the show, okay. Carry on, Lurgy. I'm sorry. Carry on.
Right, it's a night.
Please carry on. Sorry.
No,
It's
we're
a night.
So it was Monday, and I thought the gas man's coming to see me. So
Were you soaping up your spuds?
so I thought I better get up
Spuds,
early because
soapy.
he'll knock at the door when you're soaping up.
Oh, of course. He'll be chopping away.
Well, your soap.
Your balls
spuds
are covered in
yeah.
fucking links. And next thing you know, there we go. Fucking chop. Okay.
So I'm thinking to myself, right, I'll get up early. I'll make sure I beat this cunt knocking at the door. So I'm
Nice,
fucking doing
nice.
here before he comes at 8. It's
course.
a little fucking
So
time
you knocked
frame.
in the door and put soap on his balls.
Yes.
Flip, reverse it.
Well,
Hemman, gas man, again here.
as much
I've
as
got
the
a froth on.
as much as the innuendos have been flowing here,
Okay.
it's nothing compared to the fucking innuendos that went on this day.
Oh, nice.
So, fucking I had a shave, fucking mops my way out the door, and I like to mop and go out and let the floor dry, right? As I'm going out, I'm fucking mopping, singing about Sinatra, fucking Son of
course.
Wind and all this stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking props the mop up against there, shuts the door, turns around, like, whoa!
Oh!
What the fuck you doing here? Here's the gas man. I'm like, what are you doing cooking about my garden, you cunt? You been winding up my chickens. What's going on? He's like, I'm here to look at your gas meter. I'm like, thank fuck you're here because that gas meter's fucked there.
My balls have been soapy all morning waiting.
Because that gas meter's fucked. And he's like, has your alarm been off? If you phone somebody, if it's going on, like, what do you mean your gas meter's broken? Why are you fucking making jokes about this? If it's going on, I'm like, aye. What's wrong with it? I says, it's using like £47 every 20 minutes. Ken, what's going on? He's like, oh, was that humour? I'm like, oh. I'm like, I'm going to have a fucking rare time with you being in my house. But he's one of them. He's obviously from Glasgow.
Okay, yeah.
So he comes in, right? He goes, where's your gas boiler? I goes, it's in the boiler. And he just looked at me like I shit in his hands and clapped them together, right? And I'm like,
Okay.
he's like, I'm like, all right, it's up the stairs, eh?
Up
Right,
the
so he goes
stairs.
up, right? So he's a nasally fucking Glaswegian. And
They're all nasally though. They're all the same.
5 minutes later,
Are you stereotyping?
I am, yes.
well, I'm all that stereotype, like, fuck yeah.
Wages make me sick.
Because all I heard was, eight. I'm like, the fuck's he shouting eight for? Is he counting the fucking pipes, the voltage,
Alright.
the gas fucking pressure?
Dildos.
Eight. And then I heard, excuse me, eight. And I, oh, must be speaking to me. Excuse me, huh? Fit. And he goes, I need to see if your gas pipe's grounded. I'm like, I better not fucking start with the jokes that it's been a bad boy night at supper. It's kind of right? So I'm like, right, dinner. So I goes, okay. He says, you need to assist me
Oh.
in taking the stuff out the cupboard because I'm not allowed to take stuff out your cupboard. I'm like,
Oh shit.
I'm gonna
Okay.
fucking check the fucking boiler for you now. So I'm like, it's a fit.
Like
He says, come up and
dildos,
help me.
clamp ons, nipple clamps. Oh, the face. Oh, the face. Okay. Okay, face. Okay.
what is
Okay.
up?
So,
Steve, I'm Steve.
so I goes up the stairs. He goes, right, what do you want me to do? He says, well, you need to ham my stuff. And I'm like, tell you fit, you're there. He's got like a bag of fucking tools and this fucking big massive fucking adjustable wrench. And I'm like, just hamming the shit. So here we
Yes.
go. Hoover. I'm like, oh, here's my Hoover. Box of fucking Andrex quilted fucking stuff.
Nice. Okay, nice.
Big box of cocks.
Big box of cocks.
Like,
Wonderful.
I can explain. Right? I goes, I can explain.
Lurchy, I have to ask, right? I have to ask.
That box of cocks I showed you, mine.
But yes, I know, but okay, so the question has to be, right? Going back to Kyle's statement about, at least 2 out of 3 of us are heterosexual or cis males. One is undetermined.
Well,
Why have you got a
Scott,
massive box of cocks?
What is
Because
a-
surely if you're like a normal cisgendered fucking
Can I, okay,
heterosexual
I need
male,
to ask, what does the cis part mean? What does that mean?
cis means that you are, oh shit, I forget what's called.
Must be an
what's
acronym,
again.
no,
No,
right?
it's no, it's not. It's not. It's not. It means that you are
birth.
attracted only to the. Oh god, it's
You are the normative, if you will.
normative. You are attracted only to the sex
So, like,
opposite to yours.
Scott is like a cis
Right.
male because
Yes.
he looks very masculine. He's
But-
attracted to only women.
Right.
He is,
So
Yes.
he's male.
Like yourself.
yeah,
Yes.
he's
So
a
you need to
male.
add the cis
But yeah,
to it?
but cis is just means like
It's just a
that you're-
terminology that people
cis
use
because I'm a male.
because-
I'm also a male, but I'm a gay male.
Yeah.
But cis male just means that Scott is a male, was born a male, will probably always be a male.
But I don't understand.
Sorry, I don't mean to.
That's
cut
fine.
you
It's
off.
funny the
like,
first
obviously
time.
you're like, right, okay, I'm a male, but I'm a gay male, right? So
Why wouldn't be a cis male? Because I'm a little bit different.
yeah,
that
but
way.
why would you say cis male? Why wouldn't you just say
Just 'cause-
male? And then if you want to add little bits and pieces to what kind of male you are, you would just like
Well-
I don't see why the standard male needs to then add
Well, no,
add
they
it
don't.
as well.
They don't
So why do we say cis male?
because nobody. Scott said it.
So why
Like, why do I say
sorry,
gay
I say
male?
in-
Because I am a
I,
gay.
I, I,
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
then-
I don't identify as cis.
I thought
Cis is
male
not
was-
a terminology that I use. I just say
You
that
just
I'm
used it.
heterosexual. But
Just in this context, though, I think.
Fucking
in this-
boomers. Pair
in
of
this
boomers sitting
context,
there, right,
yes, sorry,
Kyle?
Evan.
Fucking boomers.
Oh my god.
I'm just I can't
Cis
understand
male
why we're
is
taking
a-
a word and made it longer when we didn't. It was already the same.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Sorry, just don't use it then.
I know. I'm not like,
No, that's it. That's it.
It's not a big deal,
just
but it's
confusing.
I would love to
for
sit. And
old cunts
I would
like
love
me.
to sit and explain it, but honestly, I'm waiting to see what happens with this box of
So I
dildos.
thought, like, I
No,
thought, right,
it's
I've got a
poor
letter.
gas money.
I thought I've got a letter from the gas money. I better get up early and sud my spots.
So yes, but
Fucking wise
you're
rat.
guaranteed.
Box of delays.
Second you blather them
Sorry,
up.
sorry, I apologize.
So right now, it's I swear to
I was too far.
fuck,
That,
right?
too far. That noise.
I swear to fuck, right? He hands me this box of cocks, and I'm like, I can explain.
They're Claire Coopers, and he believed it.
No, because they're not all melted.
I'm going. These are due for destruction, but I didn't get the R, and I'm like, I didn't can fit
How are they
bin
due for destruction?
because you can't share my new partner, can you? But it's like £1,000 of love honey
Oh,
shit,
no, no,
right?
no, no,
so
no,
hold
no.
on. I'm like, right, they're due for destruction, but
Just give them a boil wash.
I'm like, I didn't can fit bin to put them in, and ask this car park, do I put them in?
Can you not bung them in with cremation?
My fucking brother, that's why I'll bung him.
No, because the top beam was melted together. We got another reading. I'm like, oh fuck.
How did
I'm
that
like,
happen?
I'm like, do I put it in?
Ask Coops.
I'm like, do I put it in the battery bin? Do I put it in the plastic bin? The
Yes.
nappy bin? The fucking hazardous waste
No,
bin?
you need to go down the tip with the small devices.
Oh,
The
of
wee
course,
radios and
of
that.
course, yes, I.
So, whilst we're both exchanging hands with this box of
I've got
cocks,
piss again.
he goes to me.
Do you need pee?
That's not right. I
your
don't
age.
agree with that. All right.
But they don't need destroyed.
Oh, I love them.
Oh,
He goes, no, I don't agree with that. That's no. Have you ever seen like embarrassed anger?
yes.
This was for he was no. He come in right. He come to the door and he's one of them. He's just your stereotypical fuck. No offense, Mr. Taylor, but he's got a bald head. He's got a bald head and tattoos,
Okay,
right?
right.
But he had that
One
fucking
of
can
those.
the charcoal covered fucking hand tattoo or rose, and I'm like, oh, did you see that? And your mate's fucking holding his cock, and you're like, I with that. So he's going, I don't agree with that. And I'm like, straight away, I'm like, wise up, I'm not into the poofing, eh? In my heat, I'm not into poofing, anything for me. But I'm like, start channeling him,
Okay. Oh,
I'm
excellent.
so excited.
So am I.
right? And I went, darling.
Yes, yes.
Darling.
Nice. Here we go. Here we go.
Darling. And he went, like, he got really fucking puffed up and he's holding this fucking
love it.
multi-wrench thing. And I'm like, oh,
I'm
so,
here for it.
so, but then I had to lean in and he must have thought I was going for the midnight kiss.
Oh.
Because I leaned into
Did
the
he
cupboard.
Open, did he open his mouth?
Well, I leaned into the cupboard and I grabbed the plug with the hairs on it.
Okay.
Can the tail?
Oh, magic.
Yes.
I was sitting there and I'm like, oh, I didn't put that in the box properly. And I teen that out and he went, no, this is not right. No. So I
That's
put-
wonderful.
So I put it to my shoulder, right? I'm like, right, do you need anything else? Do you need it covered? And he's like, no, that's fine. Right? So then I proceeded to mince doing the stairs. I reckon out mince.
Of course.
So I'm
You're a
mincing
fucking butcher.
And I just gave one at that.
Fucking, what the fuck, man?
I tried mincing doing the stairs, and
Butcher.
I goes,
You heard it here first. Tell the butcher it doesn't get out of mince.
Oh, it's gold.
would you like a hot drink, love cup?
Oh, you didn't, did you?
Oh, fucking gross.
Right? And he's like, oh, and I heard him like fucking mouthing off, fuck now. I got to this flight of stairs. I got down 2, and then I rumbled on my fucking arse.
Nice. Nice.
Because I've been mopping the flare twice. Because this cunt didn't come in the front door like a normal fucking gas engineer. He came in the
course.
back door.
Of course.
And I'm lying there and I'm like, I came for here like, fuck it. I went 1, 2, woof. And I'm lying there going, I've just obliterated my coccyx, eh? What the fuck?
No.
I've just obliterated my fucking arse. And then I'm lying there and I could hear him like, aye, you need to come round now quick. And I'm like, oh, I don't even care what's going on. He didn't even hear the common courtesy to stick his head over the banister to see me lying in a fucking heap going, because if he looked over, the tail was gone. He must have thought it was up my arse, right? Right, so I'm fucking lying there going, and the first thing that came to my head was, why does this keep happening? Why is it every time since you stopped drinking, you keep falling over? And I'm fucking lying there going,
Oh, no.
right? And the fuck, like, I come out of Marky's the other day and I'm like, is that a flare? Oh,
Oh, no.
fucking,
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, why the fuck do I keep falling over? So I'm lying there and I'm going, oh, what the fuck? And I could hear him like, and I went to him safe and he come in. Because you can I live an accent. As soon as
Oh,
he started
yes.
speaking, I was like,
Absolutely. Oh, yes.
oh, an accent.
Oh,
And I'm
nice.
going, in my head, go say, I bumped the finger.
Kyle, I am totally behind you when you say there's only 2 straight white males. But, you know,
As soon as I heard his accent, I'm like, go say this. And in my head, I'm going, go say, I bumped my finger cooking cookies on your cooker. Right, so, I'm lying there
Fuck's
in a
sake.
fucking crumpled heap at the bottom of the fucking
Okay.
stairs going, oh no, my doctor's going to think I've got something wrong with me.
okay.
Because
Okay.
every like the past 2 interactions I've had with my doctor
Uh-huh.
has been a photo of my arse.
Same, babe.
Aye. My
the feeling.
thrombosed pile.
Yes, your thumb pile. Yes, famously.
Steve, I had a thrombosed pile. Have you ever had one of them?
No,
Brutal.
I know what a pile is. I'm not sure what a thumbros is.
A thrombosed one is
Thrombosed.
one that wants to take over the world.
Just a biggie then.
It's got its own fucking life and its own ecosystem. This fucker was called Al because every time I tried to sleep, he just wanted to take over the world.
Yes,
There was no
aye.
comfy way to
Brutal.
get fucking. I'm like lying in my bed, going, oh, and Al's like, right, let's get up. Come on, let's bootleg some whiskey.
Oh, for fuck's
And I had to
sake.
get into the shower at like fucking 2 in on a Saturday, and I'm like, what's wrong with my life?
You get them to cauterize it off.
Oh,
No,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
I had to send a photo to the doctor because the doctor doesn't want you coming up here. It's like, oh,
He
e-consult.
doesn't need to see it
No, he's
firsthand.
like, he's like e-consult. It's like,
You can see it, but you just need to smell it.
it's like describe your condition. And I'm like,
fair.
rectum, like piles, click, and it was like other click, and it's
Oh,
like
no.
attach a photo, and I'm like, okay, taking a photo of all.
How did you do it? Did you just squat down and go to the front-facing camera from the front, like under, or did you
over
go
a mirror,
were you
perhaps, or-
bent forward with it behind you?
It was like that.
Oh, good Lord, no. Thank
Right.
you very much. Here we go. Pineapple. Okay.
Imagine your thumb poking it in between the cheeks of your arse.
Which one, the toe or the normal? thumb?
So it was-
Folks, on that note, I think we have to call it a night because we're like 2 hours and 47 here. It's been wonderful, but it's time to call it quits, God damn it.
oh, well, I can't finish my story, boys. I'm
I
sorry.
thought it was finished.
Right,
because
good
we're
night.
like, oh, the fucking GP. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So
Sorry,
right,
carry
I'm
on.
lying there, and I'm
Okay,
like, I'm
you've
gonna
got
hit
5
some-
minutes.
I'm like, I'm gonna hit send a photo of my light a candle when I'm done.
Light a candle,
I'm lying
okay.
there going like, I'm gonna hit send a photo of my arse to the fucking doctor again. If it's going on, right?
I can see his brain. Look at him. He's seeing that green
I know.
button.
So I gets up, right? I
fucking moth to
eventually
the flame.
manages to get up, and he's up the stairs going, fucking hurry up. Right?
Was he on the phone to an ambulance or
No.
like a colleague?
He was on the phone to his mate saying he felt insecure and he had to come here because there was
No,
a
he
letter there
didn't.
that said like problems. There was flammable stuff in the cupboard. Plus, the fucking customer made me feel really fucking unsafe.
He
in the
didn't.
house,
Oh,
right?
wonderful.
So I
Okay.
gets up and I'm like, fucking wise up. Now, see the fucking myth that you can't sneeze with your eyes open.
Allegedly.
Right. So I've got another one. You can't sneeze without fucking
Clenching
clenching
your
the
arse.
cheeks of your ears. Because I fucking come through here and I'm like, oh. And I'm like, I fucking, like, I thought I was bleeding, so I'm fucking doing the tweeds, right?
Okay.
Right?
Oh.
And because I've been
While the
shaving-
gas man's upstairs.
Shut up. Because I've got the mirror there, right? I'm like,
You're not over the mirror of the gas man's upstairs.
right, so I'm here, right?
Okay,
and
right.
I'm like,
okay.
oh, wise up. And it's like, I swear to fuck, it's like road rash. It's like this big purple thing doing the chick in my ears.
Oh, come on.
And I'm stood there and I went, I can explain.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The gas man arrived. Oh, no.
And he come down and he goes, fart is the gas meter. I went, I can. Fart is the gas meter. I'm like, it's not covered here.
Okay, right.
I have a question. Would you rather come every time you shit or shit every time you come?
What?
Just
Come when I shit?
really.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because if, wait, listen.
How many times a
I'll
day do you
finish
shit?
this story
But listen,
another time.
if
okay?
you're on the job,
I'll
right?
finish this another time.
Listen. Oh, what's that? What's that, Lurchy? You've had a story derailed by other people on the show, like speaking
finish it
over you
another
or shitting over your story. Is that what's happened to you,
Story
Lurchy?
from my people. Are you
I
just,
mean,
I'm
no,
not
I'm just,
finished.
I'm only,
I defended the gays.
I'm only curious, Lurchy, because you know how rare has it happened when someone does a story and somebody else point fingers might shit over that story. You know what I'm saying?
Twice to me now.
I thought you were done with
all
it.
okay.
I thought you were done when you said about the, you know,
it's
the.
done. It's fine.
It's done. It's
Do you
done.
shit at work?
Yeah, I do shit at work. Yes, I.
Oh, you'd be coming to work. You'd be getting paid to spunk and shit at the same
No,
time.
no, no. I'm a fucking no because
Wait, you have-
if you
every time you shit,
if
you
you
come.
shit when you come, what if you're on the job?
You come when you shit, or you either shit when you come. It's up to you.
I don't want to shit when I come.
Can I pick both?
No, because right. Okay, listen. What if you're on the job, right, and you release tide water, and then you shit whilst you're in the act, right?
Your pants are soiled anyway.
You're wrong. Okay.
I work with dead people, so I'll just put them on them.
Steve, would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
Okay, this is time for the end of the show.
You're
for
1 inch
fuck's
into your
sake.
mum, your dad's a 1 inch into you. Which way do you move to get out?
Folks. on that note, we've had a great show tonight, folks. Thank you very much. My name is my name is Scott Taylor. Of course, I am the host of the show. Thank you very much for being around. Please check us out at dhbradio.com. Also, what the fuck are you doing?
Mic drop.
On the Facebook, search for the DHB Radio Show. On Twitter, at DHB Radio. Lurchy, where can they find you apart from, of course, the Tilly Butcher, 61 Hayton Road, Aberdeen? Where else can they find you?
Your mic clip's broken.
What have you done, you fucking balloon?
Oh,
Why have you broken the fall? For
Oh,
fuck's sake, he's broken the fucking microphone. Oh.
You can find me at 61 and then soon to be 63.
For fuck's sake. Steve, how can the people in the world here find you on the internet?
In my toilet.
At Steevasaurus, STWEV Asaurus.
It's just essentially me on
On
Twitter,
Twitter.
either abusing.
Lurch got you. Lurch got you.
I'm either abusing Nigel Farage or Dan Wooten.
Pretty much are, yes. I've seen that.
The majority of my tweets now are just calling them cunts.
What about you, Kyle? Where can we find you on the lines?
Your ma's funeral or grinder.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
That's about it. Do you want it?
Folks, it's been. Whoa! We have to take that off the button. For fuck's sake, it's going to be ruin our shows. Stop hitting the buttons! Folks, it's been wonderful. Fucking. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Why does he thump it so hard?
I know, no wonder it's fucked.
I feel, I know.
£600 for that, and he's fucking
I know.
banging fuckery.
Not because
I feel sorry for your missus.
he's
His
fingering
fucking
his own
haddock
arse.
button.
Okay, cheerio, folks. Been emotional. Stop putting the fucking buttons! It's been emotional. Cheerio. Good night. God bless. Twitch. You've been amazing.
Cheers for
Thank you very
phoning
much.
us up, D. It was good
Bye!
to use the Skype
Bye!
number.
Bye! Yes, Beardy, fucking whoever you are, is Beardy Blair is still alive. Yeah, it's still alive.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Bye, Eliza.
not any longer. Cheerio. Good night. Bye, folks. Stop hitting the fucking buttons!
So I thought I'd get up early at 8 o'clock to beat the fucking dance match on the moon.
Alright, watching your fucking spuds.